I'm just gonna go live now. Y'all are talking in there already. I figure I might as well start talking too. Cowboy, you're so funny, man. All right, y'all. Welcome to the 2023-2024 Toronto Raptors Freak Family Yahoo Fantasy Draft. We will be drafting today for our fantasy teams for the season. We're playing in a head-to-head league that is a points league. That means each of you, the 20 teams, we will be playing each other each week, 10 versus 10. And whoever wins the individual matchups, you get a win for your record. And overall record wins means whether you get in the playoffs or not. Now, there's 20 teams in our league. Only 8 teams make the playoffs, y'all. So you want to be one of the top 8 teams, or you're not going to be actually trying to go for the championship, just so y'all know. Also, this is a head-to-head points league. This is not done by beating your opponent in stat categories. You have to beat the opponent with points totals, which means scoring points, getting rebounds, getting assists, getting steals, getting blocks, and not getting turnovers, not getting technicals. I think technicals, you actually get a negative for getting a technical in this league. So it's going to be very interesting to see how the scoring goes and stuff like that. So the draft order and the room is open. If you are in this Yahoo league, please go to our league page and go to the draft room. We have under 20 minutes till the league will start. The draft will start. We have our draft order ready. I can tell y'all who it is right now. It's Raymond Jacob picking first. Duke Rocks, our champion from last year, is picking second. Amit the Goat is picking third. We've got Fiercey Salsera picking fourth. And NBA Quick Takes is picking fifth. Those are the top 5 pickers in this draft this morning. So let me see what y'all are saying in the chat real quick. Let's do some chat comments. Now, I may not look at the comments very much in this stream just because this is going to be a fast-paced draft. I'm going to be trying to run this live stream and do the draft at the same time for my own team. So it's going to be a little bit of a schizophrenic, kind of all over the place kind of draft. So I may ignore the comments just a little bit today, just so y'all know. If I don't read every single comment today, it may be because of things are going on too much, basically, is what I'm saying. And also, there's comments in the draft room. And I see that HC has said, yeah, he's here. Are you here, HC? HC, if you are here in the live stream also, please type in here and let me know who you are. You're like one of 2 teams that I have no idea who you are managing the team. I'm glad you're in the team, HC, and I'm looking forward to competing with you this year. Cunning in 2, NBA 2. I'm not sure exactly who you are, but I'm awesome. It's awesome that you joined. I'm glad to see you here. All right, let me see what else y'all are saying. Trevor J's first in. Good morning, Raptors family. Happy Sunday, fantasy draft day. Commissioner J is ready to get out the gun and shoot it. He's ready to say, let's get ready to rumble. He said, he's saying, get ready, start your engines. This is what Trevor J is starting right now. He's saying, all right, it's like he's the one with the gun at the race line. Pull that trigger, and everybody's going to start running. Yeah, good morning to you, Trevor. Dana's here also. Good morning, everyone. I'm just here to watch today. The Jays clinched their playoff spot. Congratulations to the Toronto Blue Jays on getting into the postseason. They're going to be in the wild card. And it was a fantastic thing last night, and I hope they do very, very, very well. Sometimes when you sneak in the back door in the postseason, sometimes really good things happen. So let's hope and pray that the Blue Jays have very much good success in the next week or so, or even longer, and get farther and farther. That's right. We want to see you guys playing deep into October, Toronto. That's right. That's right, Blue Jays. Let's go. Trevor J's words of wisdom. May you have reason to feel grateful for yesterday, thankful for today, and hopeful for tomorrow. I love that. I love that. Grateful for yesterday. I was grateful for yesterday. Had a fantastic day yesterday. And today I am thankful for the promise of being able to do a fantasy draft this morning. And I'm hopeful for tomorrow, a media day with the Toronto Raptors staff coming to the podium and doing interviews with the press tomorrow, starting at 9 a.m. tomorrow. So I will be live streaming at 8:45 tomorrow morning. I will start my live stream live reacting to the Toronto Raptors Media Day festivities. I will be doing it all the way through. So if you want me to be there with you, live reacting to the Media Day interviews and what they ask them and their questions and answers, I will be doing that tomorrow. It'll be the first time I've done this, and it'll be very fun. I mean, I did react to the Media Day stuff last year, but it wasn't live. This time I'm going to do it live. So it'll be very, very fun tomorrow. So I'm very hopeful for tomorrow also, Trevor, and we'll get some answers, and it'll shut some of these people up with all their stupid noise around the Raptors and what we are doing. What are they doing? What are they doing? Oh my gosh, we want to answer those questions tomorrow. That's right. That's what's going to happen. Ahmet's here. Good to see Ahmet the GOAT. Ahmet Gaming. Ahmet, Scotty Barnes Twitch family. That's right. Ahmet is the Ahmet in the Scotty Barnes Twitch streams. Also, I realized the other day, I was like, there's Ahmet Gaming. Wait a second. He plays trivia with me. He's in Scotty Barnes Twitches also. Oh, it's so cool. Of course he is, because he's a Twitch streamer himself. Good morning to you, Ahmet. How are things in Israel right now? That's right. We're international, baby. This is an international league. We've got young Ahmet playing in this league, and he is in Israel. It's already afternoon for him, too. He's making toast very quickly, and he'll be at his computer in a minute. All right, Ahmet, good luck to you. I know it's your first draft ever. Don't worry, man. You're going to do great. Kareem Thomas is here. I watched that Blue Jays game yesterday. I wish they had won and they had seen it in the Rogers Center instead of clinching later off the loss in Seattle. Yeah. It's too bad that the fans in the crowd couldn't get to celebrate at that time. The celebration coming later after the fact. Yeah, and you're saying that our pitching is hot, and our bats are hot, and the pitching is on point. Yeah, Kareem, I'm hoping good things for them too. I really, really am. And he said, "Oh my God, I have the 20th pick. I'm protesting." In some ways, that's a strength. Sometimes I like picking last in the first round because you get to pick the first on the second round, and you're on the corner, so you really kind of get those double shots of picks. But yeah, be ready to draft twice really quickly. Like you got to draft. Got to draft. Yeah. Be ready, Kareem. You'll get those double shots of drafting. But I know you're going to do well either way. Yeah, Cowboys here. Good morning, Lex and the Raptor Freaks. Bam, let's get ready to rumble. That's right, Bradley. Come on, bring it, man. Come on, Bradley. Come on now. Bradley is so awesome, the competition. And the jokes are hilarious. That's right. Tom Duke saying projection number 19 pick by Tom's team of freaks. Let's go. Who you going to pick? Siakam at number 19? Like, you think you're going to get him at number 19, Tom? You're crazy. You are crazy. In fact, I might have to just take him at number 10 just because I'm thinking about it. Seriously, I'm thinking about taking Siakam there as a statement. Yeah, let's see. Amit saying, make sure you press the star next to a player's name in case you would like to keep notes on which players you like. There you go. There's some tips from our Amit the GOAT. That's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. I see that a lot of people have joined the draft. I see that Raymond Jacob is here. That's good. This is very good. I see that Ahmed is here. I see that Why Not is here. I see that Nako the Nacho is here. I see that HC's here. Tom is here. And I see that Kareem is here. We need to get more of these other people in here, like Edmund, Alistair, Meredith. Meredith was in here earlier. We need to get the Saborans up, Omari, and we need to get Cool Cat up. We need Bradley has been in here, so I know he'll come back. And NBA Quick Takes, where are you, Fiercely Sarah? And I did message our champion, Duke Rocks, because I wanted to make sure he tries to get in here and does a good job. All right, I see Meredith's back in here. Good to see Meredith's back in the draft room with us. We can see who's in here and who isn't. So if you guys can get in here, I know we've got some time still. It'd be good to fill up the room and be ready because it's going to start right at 12 and a half. And it's going to be very quick, y'all. You're not going to have very long to deliberate or think for too long. Now, if you want to take a little bit of time to think all the way up until the thing, that's fine. Just know that when that timer runs out, they're going to automatically take whoever you have highlighted. So be careful with this. And also, remember, there's different players in the league that have similar names. This was an issue last year where there was confusion over Terrence Mann and other people, Cool Cat. And I want to make sure you guys pick the right people. So understand that you want to make sure you're drafting the right person because there are people that have similar names in the league. Jalen Williams, and Jalen Williams. And I'm just saying, so make sure that. And then also, this draft will probably take, I'm not sure, it may take up to an hour because we're drafting for 20 teams, which is more than any mock draft you can do. It's 14 is the highest. So there's 6 more teams in this draft. And then also we're drafting like a lot of rounds. I believe there's 14 rounds. So that means 16 times 14. You do the math. We're going to be digging pretty deep into the NBA pool of players. So we will be drafting bench players from NBA teams. So be ready to get your basketball acumen up for your bench players. You can really get selective in selecting the bench players, and that can really characterize your team and how good you do by making really smart, deep, late picks in this draft. So just so you know, little tip there. Yeah, there you go. Let's go. That's right. Cowboys saying, good job, Blue Jays. That's right. Bam. And Amit saying, oh my God, I got the third pick. That's right, Amit. Isn't that exciting? That's exciting. You've never done a fantasy team before. So y'all got to give me a break if I draft badly. Don't worry. And I love what Cowboys said. Don't worry. David doesn't draft well either. There's already some rivalries. Bradley is talking a lot of shit this year. I love it, Bradley. Keep it up. He's talking shit to all of us, and I love it. Yeah, that division's gonna be fun. That Southern division between Bradley, the Saborans, Raymond Jacob, and I. Yeah, there's gonna be some grudge matches in there. Tom's telling Amit, you will find it pretty easy, really. And you know your basketball, so it's going to be fun. That's right. Tom being reassuring, and he's exactly right, Amit. You know your basketball. You're going to be fine. Just stick to what you know and have fun. That's the most important thing. There you go. And Amit saying, I wish I got one or two. Jokic or Luka would make my team so much better. Well, I'm sure you won't get Jokic at number 3 in this draft. I'm sure that he will go either to Raymond Jacob or Duke Rocks. Duke Rocks might get him just automatically because he's in absentia. But okay, I see Fiercey's in here now with us too. Good to see Fiercey in the draft. But you could get Luca at number 3 easy. So if you want to get Luca at number 3, Amit, you could take Luca at number 3. That may not be the wisest pick because of what you're saying here. You're saying that he might be hurt for part of the season, but that's the choice you take. This is what drafting and being a fantasy team manager is all about. Is trying to manage to try and get the wins. So you want to think about whether a player's hurt going in the season, how much you might lose of the season and their output. Some ways you might want to have a layaway of a really good player like Kawhi. And if they don't play half the season, but they show up at the end where you really need them, that could be helpful at times too. There you right there. Yeah. All right, y'all. I'm like I said, I may not be paying attention to the comments as much today just because there's going to be a lot going on. And I may be looking at the draft and commenting on what you guys do in the draft. In fact, I may be reading the comments in there more. Okay, David has entered the draft. This is good. We're under 10 minutes before the draft will start. It looks like we're only missing Duke Rocks, NBA Quick Takes. The dick pick was in here earlier, so I think he'll be back. Peter, get Peter, David. Get David. David, get Peter up. He needs to get in here in draft 2. Omari, Alistair, and Edmund. Edmund is not in here also. Could very well be Edmund sleeping still. We'll have to see. Let's see. Tom Duke saying in the player's bio on Yahoo. What? You're saying, Amit's saying, I really wonder what Giannis's role will be next year because he might start getting more assists. That's interesting. Very, very interesting. Let's see what else you guys are saying. Tom Duke saying Yahoo machine suggests the best next picks, and when time runs out, that's who you get. That's right. You just automatically get who's ever up on there. Let's see. Technicals. Luka's not going to be on my team. Just kidding. Luka will make it up with the other stats. Yeah, Naka's ready to get it. Let's go. Yeah, that's right. Tom Duke saying 2 different ranking sections. One is the experts player progression. The other is specifically how they should do within the league settings. It's interesting. The X rank and the ADP. The ADP is the advanced draft pick, where the average draft pick, where they've been getting drafted average overall the Yahoo drafts. So that's what that number is. The rank is actually how they did last year. That's actually the ranking for how they did in their season last year overall. And then the X rank is the projected ranking for this year. So just so y'all know what those 3 categories and columns are, if you want to use those to look at who you are ranking them, ADP is the average draft position that they're getting ranked at so far in this year. Rank is what they were last year as far as their rank in the league. And then the expected rank is the X rank for this season. So just so you know, thank you, Tom, for bringing those up. Let's see. Amit saying, who's the dick pick? I don't know who the dick pick is. There's 2 teams. I don't know who they are. There's HC in the chat here. All right, HC, good to see you here, man. And I'm glad you're here competing with the Raptor Freaks, man. That's awesome. So glad to see you in the chat and on the draft room, too. This is going to be fun. It's going to be a lot of fun. Nameless saying, let's fucking go. Good morning, you SOBs. My Paisan, my heart. Yes, we love you, Nameless. You're awesome. Ducarelli. Buongiorno. Buongiorno, Ducarelli. Yes. And David's here. We need a couple minutes. You need minutes? Go throw some water in your face, David, and get to the computer is what I'm saying. You got 6 minutes exactly right now. That's right. David, yes, sir. Tom Duke saying, good morning, nameless, my brother, my paisano. That's right. Let's go. Yeah. And Nameless saying, good morning, Mr. Nacho. Yes, Mr. Nacho. That's right. Mr. Naco the Nacho. David Sabornian, well, where do I have to go? I can tell you where you can go, David. Just kidding. You left it open for that. And Peter, where is Peter, sir? Yes, yes. Let's go. Let's go. Tom Duke is putting the clip in there. And HC saying, gotta love doing drafts while on the clock. This guy's at work. You go, HC. Living your best life, man. That's right. Do it, man. Do it. Yeah, I love it. Amit saying ejections also count points wise. Yeah, I did some. I don't think technicals actually count. I'm not sure. Ejections do, though. Yeah, you'll get negative points for those kind of things. I thought it'd just be fun because sometimes just getting points and going up and up, you can go down sometimes a little bit because they miss shots or free throws. You can go down if they cost turnovers. If you get a turnover, it's a -2 on your score. So that's what I'm saying. You want to get good, efficient players because it will matter. Because if they're not efficient, they can hurt you. They can hurt you. Seriously, they can hurt you. I think it is 30 seconds per pick. So when you're on the clock, know that you've got about 30 seconds. We're under 5 minutes until the draft's going to start, guys. Let's get ready, Raymond Jacob. You be ready on those turns, Ray, because you're going to have to pick twice in a row, Raymond Jacob. You know that. And so are you, Kareem, at the other end. Fiercey's here. Good morning, fam, and happy Saturday. Happy Saturday to you, Fiercey Star. Good luck in this draft. I hope you have a lot of fun doing this. You're picking 4th, which is actually a great position to pick. You could get SGA real easy right there if you wanted to get him. There's a couple of different players you can get right around there. I know nobody's going to want to get Joel Embiid. I'm at gaming saying, who Terrence Mann got confused with? There's 2 guys that are like have around that name that have man on it. And I think it was, who was it? I forget last year. There was a problem with this. There's one on OKC and there's one on the Clippers. Basically, I'm at the GOAT. Let's see. Tom Duke is saying good morning to Fiercey. Cool Cat's here. Good morning, Raptor-Freak crew. I'm logged in the fantasy draft now. All right. I love to see it. I think we're only missing, at this point, we're only missing Edmund, Alistair. Kareem's been here. He's going to come back, I'm sure. Dick Pick will come back too. NBA Quick Takes and Duke Rocks. So we have majority of the people in here. We got under 4 minutes until this draft starts. And when it goes, it's going to go quick, y'all. So I will be making little comments about who we pick, and they may be very fast. So we'll just have to see. Good morning to Quick Takes. Quick Takes, you are got to get in the draft. Get in there, my man. Let's see. Aren't there only 2 Jalen Williams? There's 2 on Oklahoma City, and then there's another Jalen Williams. Is like a J YLEN. I think there's like 3. I think. Good morning to Tom Duke from Fiercey. Quick Takes is going to be a blast. I'm excited about this draft with you guys. It's going to be a lot of fun. This is a good group that's coming in to do the draft, and I'm excited to see everybody on here ready to draft. That's right. Quick Takes is in the draft now. I see you just joined. NBA Quick Takes under 3 minutes, and then we're going to get going with Raymond Jacob probably taking Nikola Jokic. You guys think that Raymond Jacob's going to take Nikola Jokic first? We'll have to see. Raymond Jacob is a little bit of an unorthodox, unpredictable drafter from what I remember last year. So we'll have to see how Raymond Jacob does this. Omari is on his way. Good to see Omari Parson, Dubby Conquerors. Second place from last year's league is going to be returning to try and get that cup from Jason this year. Duke Rocks, the champion last year. Omari number 2. Yeah, I love to see it. Fiercely saying, missed the beginning. How do we quickly pick a player? Once unlocked, where do we click? Listen, Fiercely, don't worry about it. Just get into to here. You're in here with us. We haven't started yet. You see the timer in the corner. It says under 2 minutes. That's when we'll start. And when that starts, we're ready to go. And it'll tell you. It's going to do all these bells and whistles. I'm going to turn the draft sounds off for me so that you can't hear it in my room, but you can hear it at your house. When it goes, dude, it means it's like time for you to pick soon. So be ready. And because you're in the 4th spot, that means you're going to pick early, and then it'll go all the way around, and then it'll come to you again, and then you'll have to pick again pretty shortly after that. So your first pick will be pretty right away, but then you'll have to wait a bit to do your 2nd and 3rd pick, and then wait a bit, and then it'll be your 4th and 5th pick. So there's going to be a rhythm to it. And hopefully with a lot of people here, there won't be a lot of auto drafting so that the draft goes super speedy. So in some ways, it's about people being here so that they take up the time to think and say, this is who I want to draft. And then they go get them. Yeah. So let's see. Yeah. Game time decision. That's what that GTJ means. That's right, Fiercey. Yeah. So anyway, Tom, thank you for helping out with the information in here. Mark's saying, are there any rules to this draft? Do I need to draft a Raptor? You don't have to draft a Raptor, but nobody is allowed to draft more than one Raptor. If you draft more than one Raptor, I will use the commissioner's tools after this game, after this draft, to take the Raptor off your team. They will go back in the free agency pool, and I will give you a player of my choice from the draft pool or something like, or you'll get to draft and or you'll get to pick a new player from the thing. You can't have more than one Raptor though, and I'm keeping track. So if anybody does do it, and even if they do it by accident, it won't stick. It'll be changed immediately after the draft. So just so you know, you get one Raptor per team. We have 20 teams. There's 21 Raptors in training camp. Officially, Maker is now in our training camp. They waived Daryl Morsell and they added Maker to our training camp. So this could be that Maker is going to make the Raptors main squad. So he is now in our 21-man training camp roster. Here we go. We're under a minute to go with the draft about to start. And Raymond Jacob is the first one to draft here. Let's see how it goes. It should be Raymond Jacob picking Nikola Jokic. We'll have to see. We're under a minute to start, y'all. Good luck to everybody. Have fun. That's the most important thing. And you know what? I want to show y'all what we're playing for. This is what we're playing for right here. I've got a miniature Larry O'Brien. And look at this. This is a championship trophy that the winner of this tournament this year is going to get at the end of the year. And it comes with its own championship ring also. You get the trophy and the ring if you win the Yahoo Fantasy for the Raptor channel. And it comes in this beautiful, beautiful case. Look at that. That's what you get. All right, here we go. We're on our way. And it looks like Nikola Jokic is gone and drafted. Wow, we're going quick, y'all. Very, very quick. It looks like y'all just do what you're doing. I will try and catch up. Let's see. We got Jokic going to Raymond Jacob. Duke Rocks took Luka Doncic. And Ahmet took SGA. Very nice pick, Ahmet the GOAT. You could do much worse than taking SGA. It looks like Fiercey's on the clock. Let's see how she goes here. She's got a lot of different choices here. I know she does not want to take Joel Embiid right here. I'm pretty sure she does not. We'll have to see who she goes and gets otherwise. You just want to click on one of the names below. She took Steph Curry. Not a bad first-round pick. NBA Quick Takes on the clock. Let's see where he's going. Let's see where NBA Quick Takes is going here. Some interesting choices here. Yeah, I think Curry's a good pick too, Ahmed. I agree with that. I do agree with that. I may ignore the chat on the Yahoo, on the YouTube, and talk more to the drafting chat, just so you guys know, because that's where I'm kind of looking right now. Yeah, all right, let's see. Quick Takes is taking Giannis and Tecumseh. All right, good pick by Quick Takes. Bradley on the clock now. Let's see what Ta-Da is going to say here. Ta-Da. Let's see what he likes. What do you like, Bradley, today? Are you Joel Embiid's guy? Whoever's on auto pick might get Joel Embiid, and they don't want him. Whoever's on auto pick might be getting Joel Embiid. He's falling. That's right. Let's see, Bradley. Bradley's got some time. Take your time. I actually put more longer than 30 seconds, obviously, so you guys can have some time to ponder this. So let's see what Bradley does. I'm excited about this. Let's see who's the first Raptor to go off the board. Let's see if somebody's going to go and grab a Raptor early, just so they can get their favorite Raptor out of all of them. And we'll have to see how it happens. All right, Bradley, you're on 10 seconds to go. Who did he take? He took Victor Wembanyama, y'all. That might have been a reach, but wow, that's a big time move by Bradley there. All right, dick pics on the clock. Let's see what you got, Grady. Let's see what you got, Grady. Let's see what you got. Come on now. Let's see what your pick is. If you pick Grady right here, I'll be very happy, because that means it makes sense. You get Grady Dick. Yeah, Floppy Joe might be fun. He took Joel Embiid. All right, so he took our hater. The dick pick has taken the dick, and that's only apropos. All right, let's see. The next pick was Siakam. Comes off the board as the first Raptor, going to Cool Cat. Of course, Cool Cat's taking Siakam. We're going to put that down here. So he's got Pascal Siakam is the Raptor for Cool Cat's team. That is a beautiful thing, honestly. I love that so much, honestly. I really do. Why Not is on the clock now. Let's see if Why Not goes where Why Not is going. Yeah, back-to-back Cameroonians. Way to go, Ahmed. Yeah, that's a great comment. I love that. That is true. Back-to-back Cameroonians. That's right. Why Not? And I'm after Why Not. I better get ready. I'm nervous. It looks like most everybody is here for the chat, for the draft. I'm really, really happy about that. Really, really happy that most everybody is here for this. This is fantastic. All right, I want to see. I better do some scouting, because I'm going to be picking right after this. So I'm gonna do that. Isn't Embiid French and American now? Yeah, he's both. He's everything. He's all that. I don't know if he's actually American. Is he American? I don't know. All right, so the pick is Damian Lillard going to why not? And I'm on the clock. Who do I want? I do not want Jason Tatum. I do not want Anthony Davis. Anthony Edwards, though, he's quite an interesting player that I might want. Anthony Edwards. Anthony Edwards. Tyrese Halliburton. Maybe Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant. Yeah, I think I'm going to take Kevin Durant. I got Kevin Durant. Yeah. We all know Kevin's good. I just don't know if he's going to last. We'll see if he's healthy this year. It looks like Tyrese Halliburton is going to Nacho the Nachos team. Yeah, there you go. I could take Kevin Durant. Yeah. Yeah. Hopefully he's healthy this year. That may have been a big gamble by me. Oh my gosh. I'm not sure. Okay, we got Peter Saborin on the clock. Let's see what he's doing. Yeah. Yeah, quick takes is saying, I see you, Lex. Yeah, I was like, take Durant. He's a great offensive player, and he has a high field goal percentage for a high volume player. So he won't hurt me too much there. And these are the things I'm kind of thinking about. He'll get other stuff too. Why not get Kevin Durant? If you can get Kevin Durant, get Kevin Durant. That's what I'm saying. All right, Peter Saborin on the clock. Let's see where Peter's going. He's got 10 seconds left on the clock on his choice here. Is he going to go Boston and go get Jason Tatum? Maybe. He could. He might. I don't know. Let's see. This draft is moving pretty quickly, kind of, I guess. All right, he took Jason Tatum. Yes. Okay, so he's on. I guess he's just taking Jason Tatum. The next pick is Anthony Edwards. Good job by, who was that? Who took that? Duppy. Amari's taking Edwards there. All right, David Saborin on the clock now. Let's see what he does. Too bad he doesn't get Joel. I really was hoping Joel would fall to you, David. But Grady pick took that one from you. Sorry about that. Yeah, let's see what David's thinking here. Who do you like, David Saborin, at this point? Yeah. Yeah, interesting. Yeah, I took Durant. I was just thinking, you know what? You got to get one of the best players ever. That's if they're available like that. I know LeBron's out there too, guys. Isn't LeBron still on there too? I know he's what 41 or something like that, but still, it's LeBron James, y'all. Come on, it's still LeBron James. All right, let's see what David's doing here. David Saborin with 10 seconds left on the clock. He's really thinking it over. He's trying to figure this out. Meredith's up next. We'll see what WNBA fantasy champ does with their first pick. Anthony Davis of the Lakers is David Saborin's pick. All right. That's right. Anthony Davis, center, power forward. Yeah. All right, MK, our WNBA fantasy champion from this past summer. Very, very good fantasy player. Let's see what Meredith is going to pick for his first pick this draft here. This is going to be very interesting. Man, this was fun. Maybe the time's too long, but I wanted to make sure you guys had time to really make a good decision. I didn't want to rush y'all too much. Maybe a minute was too long to have the timer. But I wanted to give you guys time, especially because some of us are playing for the first time. Kyrie Irving is Meredith's pick in the first round. Not a bad pick. So both of the Mavs players are picked in the first round, the big players. There's a pick for LaMelo Ball going to Alistair. Alistair's taking him. And Edmund on the clock. It looks like on auto draft. I think if he's picking auto draft, he gets Devin Booker. There you go. Devin Booker. I would have done 30 to 45 seconds, but if we're kind of like getting the auto draft or any, like you may know what you want to do at that time. I know it may drag things out, but this draft, we know if we do a 2-hour stream, it's a 2-hour stream. It's all good. But yeah, I don't mind it actually in some ways because it gives you guys time to think and really kind of make a decision. I don't want you to rush too much. All right, there we go. Okay, HC took Domantas Sabonis of the Sacramento Kings in their first round pick. Very nice. All right, Scotty Barnes taken off the board by Tom's top-notch team. So Tom has gone and taken Mr. SB4. There's a Raptor off the board once again, SB4. Scotty Barnes going to Tommy today. All right, Tom, getting them. Yeah, all right, we've seen a couple picks go around real quick. Mikal Bridges going to Kareem, and he's also taking Lauri Markkanen. So there's the double shot. Tom's back on the clock. We're in the second round. with our second round picks now. Let's see what Tommy's going to do here. Now he's got his Raptor out of the way. He cannot select another Raptor at this point. He's got to pick anything but Raptors for the rest of the draft at this point. Trae Young would be a good pick, huh? If he didn't get so many turnovers. Okay, he's taking De'Aaron Fox. Okay, Tommy. Tommy's getting that young point guard from out at Sacramento. Nice team so far, Tom, with Fox and Barnes so far. I love to see you stealing Scotty from me. Ooh. No, I wanted to get a different guy this year anyway. Evan Mobley going to, it looks like HC taking Evan Mobley with his second pick. Nice stuff. All right, Edmund on the auto draft again, guys. See, the auto draft guys will go quick because they're not here. Edmund taking Trae Young, and Alistair's on auto draft also. Let's see what Alistair takes with his second pick of the draft. He's taking Donovan Mitchell. There you go. All right, we got Meredith back on the clock for their second pick. There looks like there's our guy from Houston is down there. You know, Freddie doesn't count as a Raptor at this point, y'all, just so you know. We can have him and a Raptor on your team. That's the case with DeMar and Kyle. And a lot of the former Raptors are allowed to be on your team with Raptors. So it's just the current Raptors, you can not hoard them. I do that. I did some mock drafts last night, and I had like 5 Raptors on my teams. Jaren Jackson going to Meredith's team. Nice, solid pickup there. The current reigning defensive player of the year, Jaren Jackson Jr. of the Memphis Grizzlies. David Saborin on the clock. Are you going to take Fred? David, will you take Fred here, or will you take James? That would be fun. If David takes James Harden right here, it would be nice. I thought you had James last year, didn't you? Did you have James Harden on your team last year? I'm trying to remember. Kawhi Leonard's also around there. I see on that list. There's a couple names: Jimmy Butler, LeBron James, James Harden, Fred VanVleet, Karl Anthony Towns, Kawhi Leonard. Ooh, there's some good selections there, David. I need to start looking at these guys myself because I'm going to be picking around here very soon. Who do I pair up with Kevin Durant on my team from this list right here? I could get real nasty here. Maybe I'll be like Amari this year and select all right, there we go. The pick is Cade Cunningham going to David's team. All right, that's an interesting pick. I like that. I know why he did that. Let's see what Duppy does here. Duppy had a really good draft last year. Duppy had a fantastic team last year. And let's see if he continues his strong drafting like he did last year. He had Giannis and LeBron on his team last year. I was like, how did he do that? How did you draft Giannis and LeBron? Holy crap. You have to wait. Yeah, I'm sorry, Kareem. You got to wait another 30 picks. We'll have to see how it all goes, Kareem. I'm sure we'll figure it out. We'll just see. It's for fun, remember, and it's about using the waiver wire if you have to. All right, Jimmy Butler is the pick for Omari at this point. He's taking Jimmy, bypassing LeBron and a lot of other good names there to go get Jimmy. That's interesting. HC saying, I don't know how I got Mobley. He didn't want him. Uh-oh. Yikes. I know this happens. That's why you got to be on your toes and be ready, y'all. Be ready. Peter Saborin on the clock here. Let's see what happens with Peter with his next pick here. Maybe he takes Fred. Who's going to take Fred? Who did he take? He took LeBron. All right, LeBron is going to Peter Saborin's team. Nice. Nacho the Nacho on the clock. Who does Nacho like? Let's see what you like, Gerald. Good morning to you, Gerald. I hope you're having a good morning so far. He's taking Desmond Bane. I'm on the clock, y'all. It's me. So you know what? I'm going to do something crazy here. Let me see. All right, let me hang on. Bear with me. And you can even hear my line of thinking here. I'm not going to take Fred. As much as I'm thinking about taking Fred, I'm going to take Kawhi. Y'all, I can't bypass taking Kawhi and having Kawhi and Kevin Durant on my team. Now, this may be a mess up because I'm just going to get a bunch of injury guys. But I can't not pair Kawhi Leonard with Kevin Durant if I can. So there you go. Yes, Trey Man and Terrence Mann. That was the confusion from last year. All right, there you go. Yeah, Kevin and Kawhi. Yeah, there you go. That's right. I'm hoping he can be healthy this year finally. Ooh, Jamal Murray off the board to Cool Cat. I like Cool Cat's team a lot right now. I really, really do. Walker Kessler going to Why Not also. And then Dick Pick taking Karl Anthony Towns, getting a center there. Y'all need to remember, you need to fill your roster positions in. You got to get 2 centers and you got to get all those other positions. So be ready to get those spots all filled so that you have all the roster positions for your team so you can play them. Yeah. Last year, Kareem had Kawhi and Kevin and Paul George on his team. I thought you did okay, didn't you? You weren't in the top 3, but there's OG. OG has gone to Bradley. Bradley is putting his cards on OG and Anobi. He's got his Raptor for the year. OG going to Bradley this year. That's pretty awesome. I like that pairing. Very, very nice. Very, very nice. Fred's gonna get moldy sitting there not getting picked. Yeah, I guess so, Tom. I guess so. Who's up right now? We got NBA quick takes. Let's see what his quick take is from this draft. Let's see what he's quick taking from here. Yeah, I called Fred Kindergarten Cop and Scotty's Twitch the other night, and his mods started laughing at me. I don't think Scotty saw it, but the mods were laughing at it when I said, Fred is a kindergarten cop. And the mods started laughing at me, laughing out loud at you, Raptor Freak. Laughing out loud. That was awesome. All right, who we got? We got it looks like Brandon Ingram has been taken by NBA quick takes there. Not a bad pick. Yaka Pirtle going to Fiercey. Fiercey's like, I'm gonna get my Raptor. I'm not messing around. I'm gonna get a good Raptor. She wants Yaka Pirtle. She got a big center. That's actually a really smart pick. Some people say that's way too early, but you need to get those centers, trust me. And Yaka Pirtle is a fantastic center to have. Jalen Brunson going to Amit the Goats team. Interesting pick by you, Amit. Very interesting. Duke Rocks on the auto pick is taking Fred VanVleet here. So he's getting Freddie. Hopefully he's going to be very happy with this. All right, Raymond, you're on the turn. You get to pick twice in a row. So be ready to pick twice. Maybe he takes James Harden here. I could see Raymond taking James, maybe, even though his situation's so ambiguously questionable. What the hell is happening with James Harden right now? Should you draft him? We don't know if he's playing or not. He could be playing in China this year, for all you know. So making a draft of James Harden's a little risky at this point. Darius Garland is Raymond's first choice. Let's see where he goes in the second one. That's funny, man. Yeah, I don't know if you pick James Harden at this point. Seriously, he's scary. He is scary to even like try and trust in any kind of way. I don't know if you can. I really don't think you can trust James Harden at this point. All right, Raymond's still on the clock. He's got about 30 seconds. Let's see what he goes with the second pick here. That's right. That's right. Bobby Webster is in our emote chat right now. Tom Duke has put a Bobby Webster emote in our stream. It's awesome. I love it. Okay, so Raymond Jacobs taking Kristaps Porzingis, the new center for the Boston Celtics. Boo. 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 All right, there goes James Harden. Duke Rock's auto picking James Harden in his absentia. He's got James and Fred now at this point. I hope Jason's happy with his team. I did text him and tell him this draft is going on. So it's on him. It's on him. I'm sorry, Jason. Bam Adebayo is the next pick, the third pick for Amit the Goats team. Nice center to get there. Bam Adebayo for Amit. Very good stuff there. Fiercey on the clock. Remember, no more Raptors for Bradley, Tom, and Fiercey. You cannot pick any more Raptors, y'all. You got and also Cool Cat. Cool Cat's got Pascal. So we got 4 Raptors already drafted. That's pretty good. Let's see who the next one is. Let's see. You were thinking about Bam or Ayton. Yeah, I think you got the right one. Bam's got a little bit more a well-rounded game as far as the defensive end. Let's just put it that way. So Fiercey, let's see what you got, Fiercey Salsera. There's a lot of good names still there. And you'll be surprised, Kareem. It's not going to be as bad as you think once it gets back to you. You'll be surprised. This league's actually deeper than everybody talks about. Really is. All right, here we go. The pick is Nicholas Claxton going to Fiercely Salsera's team, solidifying that center position early to get good, solid centers in her center position. Not a bad philosophy or strategy to do. Not at all. You know, some people like to say best player available. Some people draft by position. It really is just like the real NBA draft. You really got to think about your needs and wants and what your strategy is. Are you going for the best possible player, or do you need a position filled? That's what you got to think about. NBA Quick Takes is on the clock. Let's see what he's doing here. NBA Quick Takes, a great, fantastic YouTube channel with NBA Quick Takes. And he's doing all kinds of great prognosticating on season wins for different teams in the league. Definitely go and check out NBA Quick Takes channel and give him a subscribe and a follow. You won't be disappointed. This guy really knows his stuff, and I enjoy hearing his opinions. Very, very good channel to follow on YouTube. Let's see where Quick Takes went. He went with Paul George. There you go. Paul George going off the board to NBA Quick Takes. Good, fun stuff. Doing an NBA fantasy draft early on a Sunday morning on the 1st of October, 2023. Getting ready for the NBA season. A lot of hope and fun coming up for us Raptors fans, hopefully, with a good, fun season of entertaining basketball with our new coach and all kinds of new developments with our team, a new rookie, all kinds of stuff. Paulo Banchero is the latest pick to TADA off the board, and the dick pic is on the clock now. The dick pic is on the clock. Yeah, that's right. On dick pic's taking DeJounte Murray of the Atlanta Hawks. Cool Cat coming in and getting Mr. Tyrese Maxey of the Philadelphia 76ers. There goes, why not, taking Chet Holmgren. That's right. I'm on the clock here. I got to think about this real quick. I think I need to get a center here, but I also like to draft by position, the best possible player. Ooh, I could do something interesting here. But you know what I'm going to do, guys? I'm going to do a really solid unsung kind of pick here. And I'm going to take Miles Turner, guys. I just want to get a center on the draft. So I'm going to take Miles Turner right now. He's going to be my next pick. And maybe I may regret that later, but Miles Turner is a solid center. And I've got him. Yes, I do. Yes, Miles. That's right. Jaylen Brown getting off the board to Naco the Nacho, taking Jaylen Brown. Maybe I shouldn't have taken Miles Turner over Jaylen Brown. No, I need Miles Turner. Miles Turner's good. He's good. I wanted Miles Turner. I was thinking about Vucevic, but I was like, man, Miles Turner is, in some ways he's so underrated. There's Jared Allen coming off the board for Peter Saborn, and Duppy's following suit with DeAndre Ayton. We've started a center run here. People are starting to worry about getting a center. They all want to go get centers right now real quick. Interesting. Very, very interesting. That happens in drafts. The positional run goes like in a fantasy football league. You'll see everybody run and get all the good wide receivers all of a sudden. You're like, oh, crap. I missed out on when everybody's snatching those wide receivers. Yeah, see, Ahmed got his centers early. You want to have two centers for sure, but you kind of want depth too. So if you have players that are power forward centers, that's good for depth. And so you want at least 4 centers on your team at the end of it. You want at least 4 people that have centers in their name, if not 5, honestly. Josh Giddey is off the board to David Saborin. There you go. Josh Giddey, the young Australian, going to David's team. Good stuff. Meredith's on the clock. Let's see what Meredith's thinking here. What is Meredith thinking with this draft pick here? That's right. This is going to be fun. Fun. We have a good time this season. You check your first week matchups. Some of them are very interesting. I'll go over those matchups with everybody when we're getting closer to the season. And we're going to start up. I know that this is early to do this draft, but I wanted to allow everybody to have a chance to kind of just draft everybody without knowing who the injuries or anything's going to be, and make it very interesting if there are kind of things that develop. All right, Drew Holiday's off the board. Even though we don't know where Holiday's going to play, Meredith is going to take Holiday on the promise of Holiday. Vucevic is off the board for Alistair there. And then we've got, all right, that's good. Edmund on auto pick, and he is auto picking DeMar DeRozan. I don't think he'll be upset with that, being a great Raptors fan, getting our guy DeMar on his team in absentia. HC on the clock now. Let's see where he goes with his choice here. Very, very fun draft so far. I'm enjoying it. I'm pretty happy with my team. I think I got to get a little bit more of my kind of guys, though. I'm kind of going in other directions. Brooke Lopez off the board, another center. Jordan Poole going to Tommy Dukey's team. Interesting. Tom Duke taking Jordan Poole, the Splash brother that splashed out of the pool. It's like Marco Polo. You're not in the pool. I know you're not in the pool at this point. I can hear you running on the side of the pool. You got out of the pool while I was doing Marco Polo. Yeah, you're cheating. That's right. All right, I got 5 on it. It is Kareem picking 2 in a row right here. Let's see how you do. See, there's some talent here, Kareem. There's some talent here. He's got an Anthony Simons. There you go. Yeah, Amit's enjoying this. He's excited. He's like, that's the end of round 3. We still got 11 more rounds to go, Amit. That's right. We're going deep on this. So Anthony Simons is the first pick by Kareem here. And his second pick here is Zion Williamson. Not a bad pick there. That's a volume pick right there. Alperen Sengun going to Tom's pick. And then HC taking Rudy Gobert. So, yeah, there is a bit of a center's run that just happened. I may have to consider getting my second center right now because, we'll have to see. It gets a little hairy later on. Zach LaVine, another bull off the board to Edmonds' team. That's on auto pick. Alistair's on auto pick, and he is selecting Julius Randle. Julius Randle, the choice for Alistair there. Here we go. Meredith back on the clock again. It comes back pretty quick when you're near the end. You make your pick. They do a couple picks, and then boom, all of a sudden you're picking again. Let's see. Yeah, you're gonna have to wait on it. That's just how it is. You're 4th pick. You're near the top. Clint Capella is the center. that Meredith's picking from the Atlanta Hawks. That's a great pick, honestly, Meredith. He's somebody that I've targeted in mock drafts in the recent weeks leading up to this because he's a very good center to have because he has a lot of good stats that aren't just scoring, a lot of blocks, a lot of rebounds, good stuff from him. He shoots a high percentage also. So, yeah, that's a great pick. Jalen Duren is the next pick by David Saborin. He's getting a center there, a young center. Jalen Duren only going in his second year, and he's already starting to do stuff. Yeah, Ahmed wanted Clint. Well, Ahmed, you know what you do if you don't get Clint Capella. There's another center in Atlanta that's quite good and up and coming that I may be picking when it gets to me, unless one of these guys listen to me and go take them before me. Let's see. Duppy Conqueror's on the clock right now. Let's see what Omari's thinking. Holding it down out in the west side of Toronto. He's going to go Franz Wagner. Franz Wagner, Dennis's buddy. Bradley Beal is off the board to Peter Saborin right now. That's interesting. And then we see Naco the Nacho taking Chris Middleton. All right, what are you going to do, Lex? You're on the clock now. It's you, buddy. Who do you want? Who is there? Let's see. La 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 la. Yeah. Yikes. I don't like any of that. What do I need? I think I need a point guard. I do need a point guard. I need a center. I need a power forward. I need a point guard, a center, or a power forward. You know what? Since there has been a bit of a run on that position, and I'm a little worried. Let me see. Where's that guy I was talking about? I want to get this guy because I know he's going to be good, and I do want to get my next center. That's not him. Oh, you know what? Let's get this guy. I'm gonna go a little bit out of bounds. I'm gonna get Jonas. I gotta get Jonas. I went a little out of bounds. I went a little deep and went low and got Jonas Valanciunas. But I just want to get a good solid center that I like. So yeah, Jonas Valanciunas, you're getting lined up next to Kevin Durant, Miles Turner, and Kawhi Leonard. That's right. Yeah, that's an interesting lineup. I need a point guard though. That's for sure. Why Not is on the clock. Let's see what Why Not is thinking. Really good attendance for this draft. I'm really impressed that so many people are here live. Last year, we didn't have as good a percentage of people that were not on auto pick. So I really appreciate everybody showing up and putting in the time to make your team what you want it to be instead of letting the machine just kind of pick it for you auto in your absentia. Yeah, Duke Rocks has made it. He's in here now. All right, our champion has made the chat. Duke, you have made some picks already. I hope you're happy with your team already that you've got while you've been gone. Keegan Murray going to Why Not just now. That is the latest pick. Cool Cat is on the clock now. Let's see what Cool Cat's thinking. She is taking Klay Thompson. That's a good value pick for this late in the draft, honestly. In some ways, Klay, it's weird how they're devaluing Klay so low. I know since he came back from his injury, he has not been exactly the same Klay Thompson, but he is still really good. He's still really, really good. All right, let's see. The Grady pick is on the clock right now. Let's see where Grady's team is going. I want to see you pick Grady Dick. That's right. Let's see you pick Grady Dick. Who wants to win this championship this year? That's right. This is the prize for winning this league, y'all. This is a real prize. I'll mail it to you if you win it, or if you live in Toronto, I'll bring it and give it to you in person. That's right. If you are in the city, I will bring it to you. If you're not, I will mail it to you. That's right. If you're far away and you win this championship by the end of the season, you will get that trophy and you will get a championship ring along with it. It's going to be awesome. All right, where are you going, Grady pick? Tyler Hero, of course. That's a good one. All right, TADA on the clock now. Who's going to pick Ja Morant? I'm really wondering about that. That's an interesting person to get. Let's see. TADA is on the clock. There's quite a few good players still out there. The NBA is deep. I'm telling you, it's deep. There's some good players that just are sitting there and they could go. And at any time, they're very, very good players there. Oh, there's that guy I wanted. Yeah, he's still there. All right. I might get him soon. Let's see what happens. Ahmed saying, I want to get a job, but you want somebody who's going to play. He will play. It's just he's got a suspension to serve first. Jalen Green going to TADA, the young Houston hot shot. Yeah, nice picks, fam. Thank you, Fiercey. This is good times here. Good times. Quick Takes taking Devin Vassell, an underrated pick, honestly. The San Antonio guys will get overlooked, and they actually have good talent. Ben Mathurin going to who's that? Who picked Ben Mathurin? That was Quick takes. Quick takes took Ben Mathurin, and Fiercey took Ben Mathurin. Cool. That's a good pick, actually. That's a good pick. Ben Mathurin, a good Canadian player. Ahmet, you wanted to take that quick takes took your pick. Devin Vassell. That's too bad. Well, maybe you have to just get somebody that's similar. There's some good players that are sitting right there. I'm looking at right at the top of the Q list there. Okay, so you took Cameron Johnson. All right, Cameron Johnson. And you wanted Hero. He wanted Hero. See, this is like all dominoes. You wanted Hero, but the Grady pick took him. And then he took that. And then Ahmet wanted that. So it's this is how it goes. Duke is taking his first pick while he's actually here. Let's see what he does. He doesn't have a bad team, though, in his absentia. I think you're upset that you got Fred VanVleet. And I think you got Luca, too. So Duke's got a pretty good team. Let's see who he takes here. He's got his own choice here. I wonder who. I wonder who will take Ja. I wonder who will. That'll be interesting to see. In some ways, I don't agree with him falling so far. Honestly, I really don't. Really, really don't. All right. Yeah. 5 seconds to go, Jason. You got to take this pick soon. It's going to do it for you. Oh, you took Jalen Williams of Oklahoma City. You could have done worse. Could have done worse. All right, Raymond Jacobs on the clock. 2 in a row real quick. Let's see what Raymond Jacobs liking at this turn of the thing. He's taking Buddy Hield. You didn't want to get you didn't want point guard either. The scroll thing messed me up. Oh, yeah, that it happens. I mean, listen, that's why I was telling everybody, get familiar with this interface so that when you're in here, you know what you're doing because you can screw up. You can screw up if you don't know where to click and what does what and stuff like that. That's why I was kind of saying, definitely do some mock drafts so that you know where you could avoid making weird mistakes in the draft because there can be weird mistakes in this draft. Trust me, there can. All right, so he's taking Buddy Hield, some good 3-point shooting for Raymond Jacobs, 420 All Stars. Let's see where he takes on his second pick here. And Duke, you're picking right after him again. So be ready, Jason. Your next pick's coming quick. And Ahmet, you're after that. So be ready. Terry Rozier is the pick for Raymond Jacob at that spot. Okay. Interesting stuff, Raymond Jacob. Very, very interesting. All right, Jason, who you picking here? Don't wait too long this time. That's what I'm saying. I know these names are interesting that are at the top right now. Very, very interesting names. I mean, Chris Paul's a bit of a gamble in some ways, I guess. It's not totally sure what his role is going to be with the Golden State Warriors now. So it's not totally safe pick, if you ask me. Keldon Johnson could have been the other pick other than Devin Vassell, honestly, Ahmet. So maybe you might want to think about Keldon Johnson on your next pick because you were wanting Vassell so bad. Because Johnson, in some ways, is better than Vassell, honestly, as far as I'm concerned. In some ways, Keldon Johnson has the higher upside in some of the things he does. So, all right, let's see. Last second, Jason, you went right to the end again. It's Jeremy Grant. I'm sure he's on here, but I don't know if he's picking. I don't know if he's bigger. He's in the room. I can see you, Jason, but I don't know if you're actually picking him. I think you're just letting the clock run out. Ahmet is on the clock now. Let's see what Ahmet the GOAT is going to do here. Yes, young man. Let's see what you do, high schooler. Yeah, I want to see you do well in this league this year, Ahmet. And if you win, as you said, I can send it to your family here instead of sending the trophy all the way to Israel. We'll just send it to your family here in Toronto. That'll be good. Yeah. Let's see. 20 seconds, Ahmet. Who are you gonna pick? I know. This is the pressure. This is the war room of Bobby and Masai that they deal with. That you have to be good to be on the clock and be able to do this. It's no joke. Michael Porter Jr. is the decision. Kyle Kuzma going on the next pick to Fiercey. Very interesting. Robert Williams III over to NBA Quick Takes. Not bad. Bradley, who you got here? Bradley? That's right. Bradley is taking. Oh wait, he didn't take somebody. Yeah, not yet. He's still thinking. That was Ahmet commenting. I thought he said something. All right, let's see. Who's it gonna be, Bradley? TADA Services here in the greater Toronto area. If you have any odd jobs around your house you need done, Bradley and his brother and their company will come to your house. They'll help you move heavy furniture. They'll help you clean your carpets. They'll help you wash your windows. He took Ja Morant. There you go. He took the bait. He's like, yeah, Ja Morant's coming back. Marcus Smart going the Grady pick. All right. I love it, Bradley. It's a good gamble. I think Ja Morant's going to be a very good value for you there. Andrew Wiggins is going to Cool Cat. Cool Cat is really drafting well. Honestly, I'm like seeing Cool Cat's picks. I'm like, Cool Cat is coming for real this time. Why not? Has taken Scoot Henderson off the board. All right, it's my turn again. Let's see where I'm going to go here this time. No. In some ways, I want to go get my Raptor now. I really do kind of want to do this. So I'm going to go ahead and get Gary now because I do want to have a Raptor that's pretty well used. So I'm going to take Gary Trent Jr. right here, guys. I'm off the board. I'm taking Gary. So you guys can go take whoever you want from the Raptors. Otherwise, if you haven't picked one yet. So I'm taking Gary Trent Jr. That's right. He's on my team this year. We got Gary. Yeah. All right. Peter Saborn on the clock now. Let's see what he does. Nako took Chris Paul while I was celebrating. Yeah, Gary Trent Jr. That's my guy. That is my guy. That's right. That is right. All right, Peter, who do you want? Yeah, who do you want on your team? Yeah. No. Who do you want on your team? Let's see. All right. There's a lot of good players still left. All right, there we go. We got two quick picks there. Oh, wait, there's just one there real quick. CJ going to Peter Saborn's team. CJ McCollum, another former Trailblazers sharpshooter. You like the Gary pick? If he fell, you were going to pick him next? Okay, so you were going to take him for as your Raptor. Interesting. Jabari Smith's going to Amari's team. Just selected there. Amari Parsons taking the young Houston Rockets sophomore player, Jabari Smith, a very interesting player. His stuff at Rico Hines was very interesting, honestly, this summer. That kid has got something. Seriously, I'm scared of him. I'm very scared of him. Yeah. In some ways, Jabari Smith is the young player in Houston that I think is going to be the best one. Seriously. Shaden Sharp is off the board going to David Saborin's team. This man can jump out of the gym. Shaden Sharp, Canadian, maybe one of the best athletes in the NBA today. Shaden Sharp. Holy crap, that guy can jump. All right, let's see what happens here. Alistair drafting now. Alistair. And then we got Edmund and HC and Tom and Kareem, and two in a row. All right, let's see what happened here. Tyus Jones going to Alistair. Derek White going to Meredith. All right. Edmund is on auto pick. Let's see where the auto pick picks for him. Markelle Fultz of the Orlando Magic going to Edmund there. HC, you're on the board, on the clock. Let's see where you're going here. It's weird because they've got Gary Trent listed as point guard. So right now he's sitting in my point guard position. It's very weird. In some ways that's strange to me because I don't really think of Gary as a point guard. I don't think he will play point guard for us. A lot of people are saying that he's going to start over Dennis, but I don't believe that. And I even drafted Gary over Dennis, and I still think Gary's going to do better than Dennis, but I think Dennis is going to start. Does that make any sense to people? But it does to me. Okay, there's Okongwu. That was the guy I was talking about earlier. Who took Okongwu? Tom did. Good pick, Tom. That's a great pick. Getting Okongwu. He's going to be up and coming on Atlanta for sure. And Kareem is on the turn, drafting his fifth and sixth picks here right in a row. Let's see what he does with his picks. He got a couple of options here. Lots of players right there. He's taking Jusuf Nurkic as a center for him. Not a bad pick. Actually, I'd pick Nurkic in a couple mock drafts too. I'm very curious to see how he does in Phoenix and if he gets unleashed a little bit around those other guys. He's taking Malcolm Brogdon as his second pick on the turn there. All right. Here we go. Tom's back at it once again. That quick turnaround. He's taking Aaron Gordon, world champion. I should say NBA champion. Oh, there's Dennis Schroeder's off the board to HC. HC, you cannot take any more Raptors at this point. You've taken your Raptor as Dennis Schroeder. So there you go. I'm writing you on the Raptor list, and that's that. Tobias Harris has been drafted by Edmund's team automatically. And let's see how Alistair's team drafts automatically here next. Daniel Gafford going to him. Meredith on the clock now. Meredith, what are you going to do, MK? I would, around this time in the draft, I started looking at my starting lineup and how many of the positions are filled as far as point guard, shooting guard, small forward, power forward, and center. And in some ways, you want to kind of get the different positions filled, the starting positions. It's kind of important in some ways at this point. So, na, 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 na. No, 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 no. I guess I should get a power forward soon. I mean, I've got guys that play power. Oh, well, I've got one guy eligible for power forward, and that's Durant. I need to get more forwards and centers. I mean, forwards and guards. I think I really do. Yeah, I can see where my needs are here. All right, Meredith's taken Mitchell Robinson of the Knicks. Colin Sexton off the board to David Saborin. He's like, he had that one ready. He's like, I'm taking Sexton. I want this guy. As soon as it came on, he didn't wait. He just pulled that trigger. It's like, I have Sexton ready. If he's still here, I'm just clicking it. Boom, I got it. Omari back on the clock. Let's see where he goes here. He's taking D'Angelo Russell of the Los Angeles Lakers. All right. Good stuff. Peter Saborin, the friendly rivalry between brothers. It's the first grudge match of the year. In the first week, we got David versus Peter in the first week of the season. So we can have some friendly brotherly love, smack talk. And I hope you guys do a lot of it 24/7 during that time. Oh, it looks like Precious Achua is off the board. Peter taking Jordan Clarkson, while Nako the Nacho has decided he wants Precious Achua. So, Nako, you get Precious. You know, he's not getting drafted enough in fantasy drafts. It's really weird how he's not getting picked up. Good job, Nako. I'm glad you got him. Let's see who else has been drafted just now. Just Nako. Oh, I'm drafting now. I'm on the clock. It's my turn. And I've got under 30 seconds. Let me see. Who do I want? I don't think I want any of those players. You know what? I'm going to do this. I was talking about him earlier. I might as well walk the walk. I'm going to take Keldon Johnson here. Yeah, Keldon, I need a good spur, and I need some more shooting. I need more swing guys. So, Keldon Johnson, you're my dude. You are on my team, bro. Yeah, broski. That's right. Why not is in there. Let's see. You're reading D'Angelo's notes, and then you saw it, and then you had to draft them. Interesting. Keldon, yeah, I'm excited about Keldon Johnson's prospects on that Spurs team with everybody there. He's a solid player. He's underrated. He doesn't get any shine. It's kind of like DeJounte was getting the shine while he was there, and then he left. And now they talk more about Vassell, and they're talking a lot about Wembayama, but they forget about Keldon Johnson and just how solid he is as a player. So why not, Scott? Their pick in, and they are taking Brandon Miller, the second pick in the draft this year at the NBA draft. Brandon Miller, number 2. There you go. Ahmed is saying he needs a shooting guard, a point guard, a power forward, and another center. You know, listen, you guys, we can do trades and we can do waiver wire stuff afterwards. There's all kinds of ways to fix your team. If you don't like your team after the draft, get proactive and do things to change it. You can put draft offers or trade offers to people and see if they'll take them, stuff like that. Cool Cat has taken Austin Reeves, the best buddy of Dennis Schroeder. Austin Reeves is going to Cool Cat's team. Very nice. Very, very nice. There you go. The dick pic back on the clock. Let's see what happens here with Grady, the Grady picture, the Grady pick, the Grady picture. That's what I'm going to call you. The Grady picture. The Grady picture. Yeah, 30 seconds. Let's see what you do here. Austin Reeves, good pick there, Cool Cat. Cool Cat's got a team with character. Let's just put it that way. Character. That's right. You got to have some character on your team. And Cool Cat's definitely got that with their guy Siakam in the team there. I really like Cool Cat's team so far. Very, very good drafting. All right, what are you going to do, Grady? Let's see. He's taking Russell Westbrook. Can you believe Russell Westbrook has gone this late in this draft? Like, if you told me that he'd go this late in the draft at this point in his career right now, I would have been you crazy. That's so crazy that he just got drafted just now. This man should have been like a third round, second round pick, but now he's fallen all the way to the 6th round like that. Wow. That's a value pick right there. No lie. No lie. Yeah, let's see. James Wiseman is going to Bradley's team, and it looks like Spencer Dinwiddie is going to NBA Quick Takes team. Lots of movement shooters around Pascal. Cool Cat. There you go. I mean, they don't have to play with each other, but you're going to need the stats. It's the stats they get, really. That's what you worry about. Nebhard is going to Fiercey's team, another great Canadian player, young player coming up. Mark Williams of the Charlotte Hornets is going to Ahmet's team. That's an interesting pick, Ahmet. You just need another center, and you're like, I want Mark Williams. Interesting. Kai Jones is in such a weird situation that this is probably boding really well for him. Bojan going to Duke Rocks. That's a solid pick, Jason. That may be the first pick you actually took today. And that's a very solid pick at this point in the draft. Bojan has had a really, really good summer. And he's like, Amit's mad. I think he wanted him. Kelly Olynyk, our Canadian captain, going to Raymond Jacobs' team. I love seeing that, Raymond, that you went and got Kelly. That's really, really cool. Yeah, Kelly Olynyk's on Raymond Jacobs' team. That's right. Yeah, you got your guy? You got your guy? Okay. All right. Let's see, Raymond, what you got next. You can go double Canada on here. You got two Canadians ready in the queue. Just one, just Kelly, and then we'll see where you go after that. Yeah, Kelly Olynyk. That's a solid pick. Honestly, he gets stats. Now, will he get playing time? That's the problem. We don't know how much he's going to play in Utah, but they valued him. They said they didn't want to trade him this summer. RJ Barrett just got selected. Holy crap, that's amazing. He did go get another Canadian. RJ Barrett. So Raymond Jacob is building Team Canada, and we'll just call him Jordy Fernandez. Wendell Clark going to Duke Rocks after that. Trey Murphy III going to Amit the GOAT. He dropped really far. Trey Murphy III is like one of these guys that keep saying is going to be like one of the top players, and he dropped all the way here. It's really crazy. Really, really crazy. That's an astute one. Fiercey's taking Rui Hashimura, and Jaden Ivey's going to NBA Quick Takes. So some young players going different places there. Bradley's on the clock. Let's see what you got. Ausar Thompson. He's got one of the Thompson twins. Hold me now. Okay, then. Dick pick going Ben Simmons. Well, that just makes sense. That just makes sense. That just makes sense. Bobby Portis is going to Cool Cat. Bobby Portis of Team USA. Old bug eye. I'm going to give you a crazy look, Pascal, and get right in your face. It's kind of funny that you got Portis with Siakam on your team, Cool Cat. He can motivate Siakam. I want you to play really good. That's funny. Herb Jones off the board going to, why not? Why not Herb Jones? Why not? And why not Lloyd? All right, it's my turn. I better get on it here. I need a power forward. I feel like I need a power forward. Do I have a power forward? I don't want Draymond. Screw Draymond. I will not take Draymond. No, I'm not going to take Draymond. I don't want John Collins either. He's a joke. He is a joke. I'm not taking Miles Bridges. No, I'm not. None of those guys are good. Oh my gosh, I can't take a Celtic. Don't try and make me take a Celtic. No, I don't want that either. Oh my gosh, I really got to figure this out. Who do I want here? Who do I want here? You know what? No, I don't want that. This is tough. This is tough. What are you doing, Lex? You know what? I'm going to go a really weird direction here. And, oh, crap. I'm running out of time. I need to do it now. Where's that guy I just had? You know what? I'm just going to do this. I'm going to do this. I'm going to take this guy. Who did it take? Did it take Draymond? No! 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 I was just about to take Kevon Looney, and it made me take Draymond instead. This happened last year, except I got Draymond last year, and I didn't really want him, but I did it to help Adriana and Monique, because Monique hates Draymond, and she had Draymond on her team, so I traded to get Draymond. So I got Draymond on my team again this year. What the hell? See, I'm telling you, even me, I waited too long on this the timer, and it screwed me. I just got screwed. I took Draymond Green. I did not want him. I really did not want him. I wanted Kevon Looney. Oh my gosh. I mean, I guess that's like kind of okay, because in a lot of ways people say, well, Draymond's better than Kevon. Why would you want that? HC feels my pain because he's like, I wanted somebody different. Okay, Nako's got Jaden McDaniels, Jalen's brother. Jalen's still there for guys. Zubac going to Peter Saborin's team. That's a good solid pick. Let's see. Grady Dick going to Omari's team. Okay, so Omari's taking Grady Dick. Let me see. Where is Omari on here? Oh, there he is. Grady Dick. So he's got his Raptor. Interesting. I love seeing Grady getting off the board here. It's interesting nobody's taken Chris yet, though, guys. Chris Boucher is still out there, just so you know. Let's see. Jalen Suggs off the board to David Saborin. Interesting. You take Jalen over Scotty? No, I'm just kidding. I can't believe I got Draymond again. Oh, screw. This kind of makes me mad. I guess somebody had to take him. Oh man. Oh my gosh. All right. I need to be better about this. I need to go ahead and get somebody set up just in case while I'm bullshitting about what's going on in this draft. I need to go ahead and have somebody ready just in case and not let this happen again. That's a technique you can use is get somebody ready in your queue and just put them there and you'll be fine. But like, man, I messed up there. I totally messed up. I was so close too. I was just about to click Looney, and it went a second too quick on me. Oh, that's just how it goes. That's how these drafts go sometimes. Oh man. Oh man. Oh crap. There's that other one. Oh, I just saw that. I thought that okay. Miles Bridges is going to marry this team. Interesting. Interesting. We'll see what happens with Miles this year coming back. We'll have to see. I've got 5 on it. They just joined. John Collins going to Alistair's team on auto draft. Edmonds on auto draft. Let's see where he goes. Zach Collins going to him of the San Antonio Spurs. That may be like their center. Emmanuel Quigley off the board quickly to HC. That's not a bad pick. I actually thought about getting Quickly right, my last pick instead of Draymond, but I'm like, I don't want a Nick. For some reason, I don't want any New York Knicks on my team. So it could be very well because they're going to be good this year. And I'm like, I hate them and I don't want them to do good. So, man, that's crazy. I can't believe I'm not going to go on and on about this. It's not good content. Steven Adams is off the board for Tom Duke. That's a good one. Dylan Brooks is going to Kareem Thomas. I love that pick. Dylan Brooks going to Kareem Thomas. That's a beautiful thing. Quick Take saying his team is selling. He's not happy with it. Well, we'll see. We can say things in theory, but we don't know. And once again, if you're a good GM, you can make things happen even after the draft, even if you're not happy with the team. But yeah, I don't know. You never really know until after. I'm not totally happy with my team right now. I'm going to say that. I'm not totally happy with my team. I've got a lot of injury prone guys on my team. And in some ways, I did not usually have that strategy. And for some reason, I'm going talent over injury proneness. And that may be stupid by me, honestly. That may be stupid. I may have probably should have gotten it. Yeah. Okay. Who's happy? Quick Takes is happy, but he's open to trades. Well, there's all kinds of functions where you can put people on the trade block and do all kinds of different stuff. Like I'll put Draymond on the trade block after this. If y'all have any offers for Draymond Green, I'll really listen to them. Seriously. Kareem's going to take DeAnthony Melton, who had a fantastic Rico runs. He looked really dominant there. That's a really good solid pick, Kareem, actually. Bruce Brown, champion of the Denver Nuggets, who has now been on the Indiana Pacers, is Tom's next pick. Very interesting pick there. They're going to probably regret losing Bruce Brown. I'm going to tell you that right now. That may be the difference between them repeating and not, is letting him go like that. There's an interesting pick by HC taking Denny Avita. A very, very interesting pick. We're going to start getting into names or like kind of deeper cuts very soon. Josh Hart going to Edmond on an auto pick. And Alistair's going to pick on the auto pick. Let's see where he's going to pick. Here, he's going to take Patrick Williams of the Bulls. Not a bad pick. I thought about getting him also. Yeah, let's see. Quick Takes is saying, yeah, I really wanted Sengun. I glitched out. Okay, so you were trying to get Sengun, and it messed up at that time, and somebody else ended up getting him. It's just how it goes, man. Yeah, Tom, a lot of picks until your next pick. There's a lot of teams in this league. This is something else. I'm telling you, we're only halfway through the draft, guys. Once we get after this round, we have that's only halfway. Al Horford going to MK's team just now. That's a solid vet player. We'll have to see how much he plays time wise with Porzingis around and Robert Williams getting older and getting older as a young player. Let's see. You were going to try and get Denny. You're going to try and trade to get him from HC. Okay. Malik Monk is going to David Saborin's team. Interesting player. Yeah. Oh, you want Denny because he's Israeli. Yeah, well, you can try and trade for him and get him from him. Yeah. You see, you got to make offers. Mike Conley is on Duppy Conquerors, the veteran point guard who's in Minnesota, is going to be there. Yeah, I'm wondering about Mike Conley's career this year and what he's going to do as far as things. Now, y'all made a pick earlier, and I thought it was a certain person that y'all picked, but you picked a different guy that I thought, and I'm going to go get the other guy right now if you guys don't stop me. Let's see what Peter and Gerald do, and maybe they won't figure out what I'm saying. And hopefully they don't, because I think this guy's going to be really good for my team if I can get him right now. Really, really, really good for my team. Let's see. All right. What are you going to do, Peter? You're on the clock. 12, 11, 10. Oh, he's taking. Who did he take? He took Norman Powell. That's a nice pick. And Nas Reed's going to Nikola Nacho. I'm going to take this guy. This is the guy I thought y'all just took, but y'all took the guy from Detroit, Bogdan, Rabojan. I got Bogdan from Team Serbia that was in the gold medal game against Dennis. And I took the Atlanta bogey. Yeah, because he's the one. I'm like, this dude right here. Yeah, no, I don't want Looney. I've got Green now. I don't need to get Looney now that I've got Green. So I want to get more shooting and scoring, and I got Bogdan Bogdanovic of Serbia. Yeah, there you go. Okay, Kevin Herter is going to Why Not? That's a nice pick. I need to get a more traditional point guard. I'm not going to do well on assists. I can tell because I don't have anybody who throws the ball around. These are all black holes. Like, although Draymond may be my best assist guy. Oh man. All right, let's see. Cool Cat has taken Obi Toppin, who's not in New York anymore. He's on the Pacers now. He could have a bigger role for Indiana, and he may have a breakout season this year. That's an astute pick by Cool Cat. Dick Pick is taking Harrison Barnes at this point. There you go. Good stuff. Still a lot of Raptors out there. Still a lot of teams that can take Raptors. There's the other Thompson twin. Doctor, can't you see I'm burning? And Bradley has got both the Thompson twins, y'all. Bradley has so successfully paired the Thompson twins together. Asur and Amin are both on his team. Wow, Bradley, good job getting the set. I'm pretty sure you got the first one already. I think I remember seeing you get them both. That's cool. Good job, Bradley. I like that. All right, Quick Takes is on again on the clock. NBA Quick Takes. Let's see what he's thinking here. Yeah, get your team set up, get your team right, get your team ready. You've got a long season ahead of us, and you want to make sure it's built to last. That's right. I'm worried. I got Durant and Leonard. And Draymond. These guys are going to be sitting a lot. Oh, man. Although the new rules hopefully will help me. Kawhi, you better play. There's a new rule. All right, Bol going off the board. The NBA Quick Takes there. That's a very cool pick. In some ways, I like that. Bol. That's out of left field. Just out of left field. He's like, I'm going to take Bol right here. I wonder how it's going to work with Bol and Nurkic. That's going to be weird. Grant Williams, former Celtic, going to Fiercely Salcero's team. Quentin Grimes, you are not him, dude. I'm sorry, Ahmet. He is not him. Duke Rocks has got Kevin Love of the Miami Heat on his team now. There you go. Yeah, I might lose some hairs with my life. Look, how many hairs am I going to lose, HC? If I'm going to lose hairs, it'll be my eyebrows. Maybe. I don't know. That's funny. Yeah, I don't know. I don't have any hairs to lose. In fact, it might help me. I don't have to shave my head if my hairs fall out at this point. Raymond Jacob, your double shot. Let's see what your double barrel shotgun is on this one. Oh, he's taking what was his name? Kaiser from China. Yeah, he's taking Kyer, Lee Kyer. You just took Lee Kyer. Raymond Jacob with Kyle Anderson of China, Team China. Yeah, it was cool watching him play for China. He's a very weird player, very, very weird player, and very weird that he plays for China. Yeah, Lee Kyer. There you go. And Raymond Jacobs' second pick. I wonder who that's going to be. We'll have to see. I'm happy I got Bogdanovic. Like, he was a killer in the tournament. He was really on. He was killing it. In some ways, his confidence is higher than ever. And I'm excited to see what he does for Atlanta this year. In some ways, I want them to use him more and make him more focal point on their team. The dude can hit threes. Oh, my gosh. He can hit threes. Bogdanovic of Atlanta, not a Bogdanovic of Detroit. That's who y'all picked earlier. Drew Eubanks is the pick for Raymond Jacob. That's an interesting center to pick. Drew Eubanks of the Phoenix Suns. Very interesting pick. Isaiah Beef Stewart is going to Duke Rocks. Caleb Martin, boo. Ahmet, you're picking some like jabronis right now with Quentin Grimes. and Caleb Martin. Come on, man. These are jabronis you're getting. As far as like guys, I'm like, I hate them. What's fantasy points, Lex? We're doing a points league this year, so that means that it's kind of be like fantasy football, where like completions and rushing yards and all that stuff counts. Well, points and turnovers and assists and block shots, they either count plus or minus depending on whether they're a good or bad shot. It's that. So it's going to be a very much like fantasy football settings for this league. This is not going to be rotisserie. This is going to be head to head. Y'all are going to play each other each week, and whoever wins those matchups will win the matchup for the week. Kevon Looney has gone to Fiercely Salsera. Christian Wood has gone to NBA Quick Takes. That is the most recent drafts. Tada is on the board now, on the clock. Let's see what happens here with Tada. I need to see who's around because I got to get some more players. Oh, I know who I want next. Why not? Let's just make this a really weird year for me to like try and figure this out. I know who I'll take next. Yeah, I know who I'm taking next. Let's see who goes next. Bilal Coulibaly. This is somebody that Bradley was really big on for the draft this year. He's going ahead and go with this guy Coulibaly still. Victor's little buddy. Bradley talks so much about Coulibaly in the spring. This pick makes total sense. He was very high on the young French guy. And well, he's put his money where his mouth is, and he's betting on Bilal. So good pick, Bradley. I'm liking your team too. I'm very impressed with Cool Cat's team and Bradley's team. Bradley getting the Thompson twins and going with the youth movement. It looks like on his team, very much a youth movement. Bradley took OG too, so he's got some interesting stuff going on with his team. It'll be fun to look at the team rosters after this and really kind of look and see who did what for their draft. Okay, the dick pick has taken Kelly Oubre Jr. now of the Philadelphia 76ers. That was a signing that is really good for them, and I'm kind of upset about it because it does help the Sixers. And I don't want the Sixers to do well this year. I do not. Oh, I forgot to tell y'all. I got tickets to the Sixers game. Adriana sprung them on me all of a sudden in the last 2 days. And I'm going to be in the 100 level for Nick Nurse's return to the Air Canada Center, Scotiabank Arena. So I'll be there booing him. I will be booing him, at least initially. And then I'll cheer him later. Or I'll cheer him once, and then I'll boo him after that. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'll cheer him once, and then I'll boo him after that. Cool Cat's taking Mo Wagner, and Why Not has taken Keontae George, and I'm on the clock. And I'm going to take our guy, Mr. Grote, Kyle Lowry, baby. That's right. I needed a point guard, a true point guard. So I'm going to bring in Big Butt and put old Grote Kyle Lowry on my team this year. That's right. I don't care if he's old. I got Kyle and Kawhi, baby. That's right. 2019 forever. It's just right here, baby. I got Kyle and Kawhi. That's right. Jeremy Sohan is going to Naco the Nachos. That's a pretty good pick. Sadiq Bey going to Peter Saborin's team. Sadiq Bey is a great young player. Atlanta does have some good young players on the down low. They really do. I forgot about Sadiq Bey. In fact, in the Pascal talks, was he ever in the conversation? Because he's somebody that might be good to come to the Raptors if that had happened. But most of their stuff is not that good. Duppy's taking Seth Curry, Steph's brother. Seth Curry playing for Dallas now, for the Mavericks. That's not a bad place for him to be, honestly. Even though with Kyrie and Luka there, Seth Curry's another good shooter around them. That's helpful for him. Grant Williams also there now. So, yeah, Dallas is an interesting build. Everybody forgets about them. And because they didn't do well last year, they're kind of counting them out in the West because they're overlooked. So, Dallas could actually do something if they do get it together between Doncic and Kyrie. So, yeah. And I think Christian Wood leaving is an addition by subtraction, honestly. David Saborn is on the clock. He's got 10 seconds to go. Let's see where David goes here. Ahmed, if you really want to be consistent, pick PJ Washington next. Seriously, pick PJ Washington. We need all the people who are fighting with the Raptors the last couple of years on your team. Since you've got Quentin Grimes, Caleb Martin, you got to get PJ Washington next for his fight with Champagny. Tim Hardaway Jr. is on David Saborn's team. There you go. He's got Tim Hardaway Jr., who was also at Rico Hines runs for a bit, running out there in the highlights recently. We saw Tim Hardaway Jr. there. He was playing with Isaiah Thomas's team, the newer Isaiah Thomas, of course. Let's see. Meredith's on the clock, and he's taking P.J. Washington instead. So he just went ahead and took P.J. Washington right then. All right, that's fine. That's fine. Alistair on auto pick. Let's see where he's going right this second. He's got Kentavious Caldwell Pope of the Denver Nuggets. And Edmonds on auto pick, he's going to select 10 seconds into his clock, and it will be for him. It will be Tari Eason. Tari Eason is the one coming into Edmonds' team in his absentia. Tom Duke, thank you for the free chat is here. Nice to see Raymond Jacob in the chat. He's given a member for 1 month. Thank you, Tom, for being a member of our channel. I appreciate it, man. That's awesome. Tom is picking right now. Gordon Hayward going to HC taking Gordon Hayward just now, and Tom is on the clock, and he's upped his membership on the channel. He's a purple level member of the Raptor Freak channel. You go, Tommy Dookie. We love you, Tom. Everything you're doing, putting Bobby Webster in an emote this morning for our draft. That's perfect and beautiful. That's a beautiful thing. I love it. I love it. All right, let's see. We got 30 seconds for the pick here. Luguentz Dort is off the draft for Tom. That's a great pick. And a couple of Canadians going in a row right here. Dort going to Tom, and Dwight Powell going to Kareem Thomas. And Kareem's picking his second pick next. Good to see these Canadian guys getting picked up all over the place, whether it's Sharp, Kelly Olynyk, RJ Barrett, Dwight Powell, Lou Dort. Yeah, Andrew Wiggins going to Cool Cats team. Lots of good pickups here, guys. I'm loving it. Jalen McDaniels is the Raptor pick here, and it is done by who is that? Who picked that? Kareem. Kareem, did you break my rule? No, you didn't. You're good. You didn't have one yet. So Jalen McDaniels is the Raptor for Kareem Thomas's team. That's not a bad pickup. He's a dark horse. We don't know how good he's going to be, but I think he's going to be very good this year. So Jalen has gotten his Raptor just now. Tom is on the clock. Tom has a Raptor. He has already selected Scotty Barnes, so he cannot pick another Raptor in the rest of this draft. But he can pick any other players other than Raptors. Let's see who he wants. He put Delano Banton. No, Delano Banton's going to HC. Tom picked Marvin Bagley III instead, and Delano Banton went to HC. Interesting. Paul Reed is off the board going to Edmonds' team on the auto draft. And let's see what Alistair's auto draft gets him this time. Alistair's going to get on this one. Mason Plumlee. Okay, a center for him. That's interesting. Mason Plumlee off the draft board. I'm telling you, this is a deep draft. We're going to be deep draft in here. Yeah, let's see what Banton does this year. All right, HC. You believe in our guy from Rexdale. I love it. I want to see him do well, but I don't want the Celtics to do well. I want to see him do well. Always going to support my guy, Delano Banton, Toronto man. Yeah. Meredith is on the clock. 30 seconds to go. Let's see what Meredith's thinking here. That's right. Damn Celtics. I'm with you, HC. You're a real one. I know you're a real one like that. Yeah. Yeah. It sucks that Delano's on the Celtics. It's just the reality of the situation at this point. It's too bad. It is too bad. Yeah. All right. I like my team. I've got very Raptors flavor to it with Gary, Kawhi, Jonas, and Kyle. Cole Anthony is off the board to Meredith's team, and David is taking Rashawn Holmes. Very interesting pick by David, Rashawn Holmes. Very, very interesting. Y'all are learned basketball people. You guys really do know your stuff. And I appreciate competing in this league with y'all because I know it's going to be very competitive. You know, Duppy's got DeAndre Hunter getting picked at the 188th pick of our draft. DeAndre Hunter of the Atlanta Hawks. The Hawks have a lot of talent. I'm starting to think about, wow, maybe they do have some talent down there. Peter Saborn on the clock. Let's see what he's thinking here. I should probably look for my draft pick since I'm coming up quick too. Oh, I can't pick him though. There's Chris Boucher, guys. Somebody can get Boucher if you haven't picked somebody yet. You know, if you haven't picked a Raptor yet. Okay, Andre Drummond's going to Peter Saborin. Naco the Nacho is picking next. He's taking Gabe Vincent. All right, I got to pick here. Who do I like that's around right now that I want next? I need to get going, though. I'm not going to waste time and get a Draymond Green real quick. I don't want to do that. I wish I could take Chris, but I can't because I've already taken Gary. I would take Chris right here if I didn't. You know what? Let's get really weird here. And let's take... Now, he's kind of inflated his price right here. But he's kind of high ranking. All right, I'm going to take... this is tough. I don't really kind of want to take him, though. I'm going to take Jared Vanderbilt. He's a Laker, I know, but I need a more power forward kind of players on my team. So I'm just going to take him. I'm going to take him. Yeah. Jared Vanderbilt. He's on his way up. Corey Kispert going to why not? Yeah, this is gonna be deep cuts. We're kind of drafting deep, and we're just gonna kind of have to be smart about how you draft here. Let's see. Santi Aldama. Wow, great pick by Cool Cat. She really is picking a very interesting team. Like, I like that pick a lot. Santi was killing it for Spain. Even though they didn't win, he was their best player, honestly. I think he was the best player for Spain this year. Okay, we got Derek Lively going to the dick pick, and Tadas taking Larry Nance Jr., and Quick Takes is taking Chris Boucher. Quick Takes, you didn't take another one, did you? Nope, you didn't. That's your Raptor. You're getting Chris Boucher for your Raptor. Good stuff, NBA Quick Takes. All right, good stuff. Thanks to everybody for following the rules so far. Fiercey's taking Bones Highland, and Ahmed has got Jonathan Kaminga. Duke Rocks likes Alex Caruso, and Raymond Jacobs on the turn with 2 picks real quick. Man, it is going to be like, go find, like, at this point, don't even look at the rankings. Just go look at players and see who you think is going to come up and do more this year than you think. The next Raptor that's on the list, kind of in the rankings, is Thaddeus Young, y'all. Now, some of y'all may want to go and get Coloco. Some of y'all may want to go get Otto Porter. Some of y'all may want to go get who's another one that's right around there? Malachi. Malachi may be a good person to have in this league. Honestly, it may seem like he's nobody, but these are bench depth. These are guys you may need to play on certain days just to get some stats. So you'll have to see. Raymond's taking Kenyon Martin Jr. of the Clippers, a very active player at Rico Hines runs, always there and playing a lot. Kenyon Martin Jr. He's a regular at Rico Hines. We've seen him. He's a very fierce player too. Very, very fierce. Very, very fierce player. All right, I'm going to see what I'm missing in depth. I only have 2 point guard eligible players. So I only have Lowry and Trent. I need to get another point guard, I think. I really do. All right, there's some quick picks real quick. We got Raymond's taking Jeffrey Dowtin Jr. as his Raptor. Good job. I'm glad to see Jeffrey Dowtin go. Now, Raymond, if he doesn't make the team and he's on the Delaware Blue Coats, all of a sudden you can have an eligibility to get a different Raptor, just so you know. Karis LeVert going to Duke Rocks. Jaden Hardy going to Amit the Goat. And Christian Brune going to Fiercey Salsera, the rookie from the champion Denver Nuggets, going to Fiercey. Yeah, Quick Takes is on the clock. And that's what I'm saying. Start looking at what you need on your roster build as far as positions you haven't filled. If you need a center, if you need a couple more centers, you need more point guards. Usually shooting guard and power forward is really easy to find and get more of those. But the other stuff, you kind of need to, have some depth. I would say at point guard and center, in some ways, you want to have those positions because they're at the two ends of it. And there's not as many centers and point guards that are eligible for those positions. In some ways, you can get a lot of shooting guards, small forwards, and power forwards, but in some ways, those other ones are the ones you need to figure out. All right, yeah, it's still Quick Takes, and he's getting close to the thing. Let's see if it gets him. It gets him. He's going to take Isaiah Jackson of the Indiana Pacers. That's an interesting pick. I don't know if that's the one you really wanted, but hopefully it is. Tada is come and gone in the draft. He's bouncing in and out. Maybe he's going to auto draft all of a sudden. I know this is a long draft. We've been here for over an hour already, and it's just how it is. Although we're getting into the last few rounds. We're in round 10 of 14. There will be 4 more rounds after this one, so we got to get the full roster. Let's see. Tada's back in. I know it seems like you guys are bouncing in and out of the draft room. Maybe there's some issues with internet or something, but we'll see. Bradley, who do you want? Who do you want? Let's see. Ahmet's in Israel, so nobody should have any complaints. Ahmet the GOAT is all the way in Israel, so you guys are all right. Kaysen Wallace is the pick for Tada. He is really going young. Youth movement over there. He's got a lot of rookies on his team, Bradley does. Yeah. Okay. So the laptop made you do that. I see. Do we need a Raptor? Like, you don't have to have one. You can only have one, but you don't have to have one. Obviously, there's not like 20 really good Raptors that are going to make the team and be on the team. So there's not going to be enough for everybody. but the limit is you can only have one is basically the rule, Amit. You don't have to have one. In some ways, you may want to like not have one. And if the Raptors do some move during the season and they have a new player, you could have more of the rights to go get them because other people already have Raptors on their team. So there's a strategy to it, the way you want to do it. Killian Hayes is off the board going to the dick pic there. All right, we've got Cool Cat on the clock. I need to like check out what I'm going to do on my turn here. Luke Kennard also going to Cool Cat. And let me see, what do I want here? I need to I really should be paying more attention to help my team. I should be paying way more attention. I am not going to draft Kevin Porter Jr. What? Why would I do that? Seriously, there is no way I'm going to do that. All right, let me see what we got on this position. This is where I need to look. All right, I'll do this because this guy actually is pretty good. Oh, it gets really bad the further you go down. Yeah, I got to do this now. I'm going to take Davion Mitchell. Davion Mitchell was playing at Rico Hines Runs, and he was quite solid this year too out at the Rico Hines Runs. I just need more point guard depth, and Davion's my key there. All right, let's see. Nako's taking Javon Carter, another point guard taken right after that one. Yeah, Davion Mitchell may be behind De'Aaron Fox, but this dude is good, man. He's coming up. Let's see. So if hypothetically the Raptors trade for Kawhi, you got to waive Gary. This happened to me last year, Amit. I had Jakob and Scotty on my team last year. And when Jakob came to our team, I had to trade him to Tom. I had to trade him to a team that didn't have a Raptor, and I got a trade pick for him. I got a Clint Capella for him. We did a Jakob for Clint Capella deal, and Tom ended up getting Jakob from me because I had him because he was on the Spurs. This exact scenario happened last year, and that was the way we handled it, just so you know. Dante DiVincenzo of the Knicks now going to David Saborin's team. Peter Saborin, sorry. Omari is on the clock. Let's see. We're getting it. We're in the 11th round of 14. It's moving along. I think we'll be done in 2 hours. And that's pretty good. That's pretty good. This is a long draft with a longer time limit and more teams. So this kind of happens. Kobe White going to Omari's team, taking that. Matisse Thybulle is on David Saborin's team. He's now with the Portland Trailblazers, by the way. No longer a Sixer. Sixers have a lot of turnover. A lot of different players on the Sixers this year and a new coach. They're not going to be necessarily exactly who they were last year. They're going to be different. They're going to be very different. They're hoping they'll be better, but there's no guarantees on that. Terrence Mann has been drafted at this point, and this is by MK. MK's taken the Clippers, Terrence Mann, and not Trey Mann of the Thunder. Josh Richardson, the veteran who just recently went to Miami this summer, is on Alistair's team on auto pick, and Edmonds going auto pick right now. Let's see who he gets. He got Monty Morris, point guard for the Pistons. All right, HC wants the other Jalen Williams, the one with the I in his name. That's the one who's coming off the bench. The other Jalen Williams has already been drafted. The one that's played more. So you got the second one, just so you know, HC. Because Jalen Williams, the one that he got drafted earlier. Io's going to Tom's team. Tom likes Io. I remember Tom liking Io last year. All right, Kareem's on auto draft. We'll see how he goes. He doesn't care about this late in the draft, obviously. This is a strategy. Some people are like, I don't care about late. We'll just do what we do with those picks. Maybe he got booted from the room for a second. Hopefully he comes back, but we'll see. Let's see what he does here. We'll see if there's any kind of thought into with a pick or it's just random. It could be very well random, and we'll have to see. All right, let me start looking at my depth at positions. I've got 3 center eligible centers, and then I've got 3 point guard eligible point guards. I may still need to start getting more of that in the. I got to get at least maybe one more center, even if it's a crappy center. We'll have to see. All right, what's Kareem going to do? He's running the clock all the way out, looks like, and it's going to go to auto pick on the next one if he doesn't answer here. Oh, he's back. He's got AJ Griffin. He came back right when it was about to come back on. He took AJ Griffin with the first pick. Kareem, what are you going to do with the second pick here on your turn here in the beginning of a round number? I guess this is round number 12 that we're in now. Yeah, Mo Bamba, center for Philadelphia, going to Kareem Thomas. Tom, you're on the clock, baby. Where are you going there, Tommy? Tommy Dookie? Yeah, who are you going to put on the team with Scotty? Yeah, who's going to be on the team with Scott? Let's see. Oh, man, these names are interesting. Who's left? Very interesting. Some of them I don't have a lot of trust in. You can see where guys aren't getting drafted. There's no average draft position. That means we're going deeper than the normal draft when you don't see that number in the ADP column. Those guys that are ADP column, they're getting drafted still. Yuta Watanabe going to Tom Duke. Nice pick. So your connection was lost, so you may see me in and out. I'm sorry to hear that, Kareem. Just do your best. I know that's all we can do in this world today. Just try and do your best. Let's see. Dick Pick has joined the draft. Okay, welcome. HC is on the clock. He's taking Max Strus of the Cleveland Cavaliers. This is another weird change. The Miami's going to hurt from this. Yeah, you're not a fan of having this many caps. Well, maybe you don't put some of them on the trading block, and maybe you can get some of them traded away. Eric Gordon going to Edmonds' team, the Race Mo Daily, getting Eric Gordon, shooting professional for the Phoenix Suns. Dorian Finney-Smith is the latest pick by Alistair on auto pick. And Meredith is on the clock. Let's go. Let's go. This draft's going to be over quicker than you know it. Soon enough, we'll have all the picks in, and you guys can start managing your teams and get ready for the season. Now, of course, you're going to want to monitor preseason for injuries or any kind of news as far as people doing well and maybe possibly becoming starters or rotational players. You know, that's the way you win in fantasy. You stay up to date on the news and you react and you make moves as a GM in this fantasy league, and that's how you can win. I'm telling you, Jalen Johnson of the Atlanta Hawks is the selection for Meredith there. Isaiah Hartenstein for David's Dark Horses is the next pick, another center for him. Very interesting. Let me see. I'm gonna look here. Okay, Taylor Hendricks of the Utah Jazz going to Duppy. Yeah, all right. These are names that aren't that flashy or like, whoa, these are great players. This is just, what it is. You're gonna have to get what you get. In some ways, there's not very good players in certain places at this point, and it's just kind of like you got to go with what you got. Nikola Jovic of the Miami Heat going to Peter Saborn. That's a tough pick. Dario Saric going for Nako the Nacho. I'm on the clock right now. I am going to go and get, man, this is tough. This is tough. You know what? I'm going to go old school, and I think that people are overlooking this guy, and he's actually pretty damn good, although he may not get to play that much this year. Oh, this is tough. This is tough. No, screw it. Do this. This is the right pick, even though he may not play a whole lot. This is the right pick. Nah, screw it. Oh, I'm going with this guy. I'm getting DeLon Wright. DeLon Wright, he gets forgotten. He's another good point guard. Yeah, he was my third point guard last year. I'm going to get him. Anthony Black was the other guy I was thinking about. But I went with my old Raptor, DeLon. He's overlooked, and they forget about how many skills he does. He does a lot of different categories, too. So I'm going DeLon Wright. That's right. That's the right pick. All right, who's next? Nicholas Batum off the board to Cool Cat. An interesting pick. Nicholas Batum, very unhappy that France did so badly at the FIBA World Cup. He's got some anger to work out with this year with the Clippers. Very unhappy. Evan Fournier, another one, very pissed off about France and also his situation in New York. He either wants to play in New York or get traded, and they're holding him hostage apparently. The New York Knicks. Evan Fournier. Yeah, Grady Dick pick is on the clock. Let's see what the Grady picture is going to do here. The Grady picture. Who do you like? Yeah, who do you like? I'm thinking at this point, this is weird. In some ways, this is tough. Ooh, that's an interesting pick, actually. Let's see if there's any deep cuts that are actually on the down low, super good picks. Oh, there's one right there. I just seen it. That's the guy right there I'm going to get, and it's going to wow everybody. I'll do that at the end. Nobody's going to pick that guy either. I know they won't. That'll be like one of the best picks of the draft. Watch. Malachi's going to the Dick pick. Did you? Yeah, you don't have one yet. So you got Malachi as your Raptor. Okay, you're good. You are good. Malachi Flynn going to the Dick pick. I should have maybe taken him as my backup point guard. Oh, well. Yeah. Oh, wait, I can't take him. What are you talking about, Lex? You can't take him. James Bouknight, Dennis Smith Jr. off the boards, Kobe Buffkin going to Fiercely Salsera, Nick Richards going to Amit the Goat, Duke Rocks on the clock. Let's see what he's thinking. Yeah, there's not a lot of ADP players left on the thing where there are guys that are actually getting drafted into the average draft positions. Not a lot of those guys left. There's a few, but not many. Wow, we are really getting deep into the pool. Ooh, there's Nickel, guys. Does anybody want to get? Oh, maybe I should shut up. Nickel. What are you doing, Lex? You're on live stream. They can hear you. You're gonna just give it away. Nickel Alexander Walker. Shut up. Royce O'Neal. Good. All right, there you go. Royce O'Neal going to Raymond Jacob. He also Duke Rocks took Marcus Morris Sr. Yeah, Nikel's there, Raymond. If you want to continue to do your Team Canada building, you might want to go get Nickel Alexander Walker. Yeah, Nickel. Somebody better pick him before the end of this draft. I should maybe do it. I should just do it. Maybe not. I don't know. All right, Patty Mills. That was who I was considering too, Raymond Jacob. But I don't know how much he's going to play behind all those guards there. Chris Dunn of the Utah Jazz going to Duke Rocks. Yeah. Let's see. Amit the GOAT wants Christian Coloco. That's right. There you go, Amit. You got your Raptor. Amit is taking Christian. That's a great pickup this late. We have a lot of promise in Christian. A lot of promise, and he's center eligible. You got to love it. Jordan Hawkins is off the board to Fiercely Salsera. Interesting. A lot of rookies getting picked in this draft. I like that. A lot of rookies getting picked in this draft. Very, very good. Very, very good. Do I need more forwards? No, I got like a lot of forwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I've got 6 forwards. Okay. And I'm good on point guard now. I know what I need to get still. I'll figure it out. I'm going to get that person. They don't know who I'm going to pick last. No, they don't. And I will get him, and he's going to be so good. So good this year. And I know because I've seen why he's going to be good. Quick Takes is on the clock. And the pick is, who's that? PJ Tucker? Oh, Jalen Horton Tucker. So you're taking THT. He's dynamite. Kenny Lofton Jr. going to TADA. That's a deep cut right there. Deep cut. All right, TADA. Taking Kenny Lofton Jr. Not related to Kenny Lofton, the center fielder in baseball. His father was a postman, actually, Kenny Lofton. Yeah. Amit saying, I think I have a deep team with talent. Don't think it's even top 15 in the league, though. Well, we'll have to see. We'll have to see, Amit. You know, in some ways, this is all up in the air. We got to see the players do it on the court and see what they produce and see the results we get. And then you just manage the team as the year goes on. If you're missing something, you need something better, you go get that. Jonathan Isaac, what are you doing? The Dick Pick is a controversial team. I can already tell the Dick Pick is going to be a heel team in this league. Yeah, he's going to go pick Jonathan Isaac. What are you doing? It's all good. It's all good. Cool Cat on the clock. Let's see what Cool Cat's thinking here. CD Osman, and he's on the Spurs now. Actually, I like that pickup. I didn't know he was there. Maxi Kleber is on. Why not? All right, I'm going to go ahead and get Nickel here. Y'all left Nickel for me. I'm going to take him. I told you I was going to take Nickel Alexander Walker if you didn't, and I did. That's right, I did. All right. Now, we're on the last draft picks next round, guys. There's going to be one more pick for me, and I'm done. I'm going to have all my players. I only have one pick left to get. We're almost done. Gary Payton II going to Naco the Nacho. Kevin Porter. Peter, you're taking the guy who just beat up his girlfriend this summer, and he's probably not going to be playing this year. Let's just put it that way. He's got an arraignment coming up. There's Cam Whitmore. I was wondering who's going to take Cam Whitmore. He dropped in our draft, obviously. And Cam Whitmore is a value pick by Omari. Very astute pick there. David's taking Jarace Walker. Some more rookies getting drafted right now. Very, very good stuff. Yeah, where's my guy? Did nobody picked him yet, right? He's at the bottom somewhere. Or did somebody take him? Wait, did somebody take my guy when I wasn't looking? You guys might have done that. I wasn't looking. Let me see. Let me see. Nope, he's still there. Okay, good. I don't want nobody taking my guy, my last pick. Metu going to Meredith's team. And interesting. Grayson Allen off the board to Alistair. And Edmonds on auto pick. Let's see what he takes. Yeah, interesting. Nope, my guy's still there. I'm going to get him. I'm going to get him. He's going to play this year. He's going to play. They're going to need him on the team he's on, the guy I'm going to pick last. Conchar going to Edmonds' team on the auto draft. There you go. I hope Edmund likes his team, honestly. I hope he does. And, he auto draft last year. And, it's just what it is. You get what you get. If you're not here, in some ways, it's just you're at the mercy of the auto draft. HC on the clock, 30 seconds to go. Let's see what he's thinking, yo. Let's see what he's thinking, yo. Yeah, Connaughton, okay, from Milwaukee, Pat Connaughton, bench scorer guy for the Milwaukee Bucks. Not a bad pick. That's a good, solid team. Tom's top-notch team on the clock, and he's going to get his second to last pick. You guys are almost done with your picks. Yeah. Oh, Duke hates his team. I'm sorry to see that, Duke. Well, we're gonna have to do some drafting, trading, and waiver wire work, man. I tried to warn you this morning when I was sending you messages. I'm sorry about that. Yeah. Uh, let's see what's happening here, Tom. What you got? 20 seconds on the clock. Who's he thinking here? Who is he thinking here? Peyton Pritchard. Interesting pick. Very interesting pick, Tom. Peyton Pritchard off the board. And Kareem's got his last two picks in a row here. He's taking Julian Champagny, not Justin. He's got Julian Champagny, and then one more pick for Kareem, and his team is complete. And this is the last round, guys. You're taking your last pick right now, so make sure you round out your team well in the positions and get some depth. And if you're not happy with your team, like Duke Rocks is not, make sure you get on the waiver wire and start forming it quicker. Or put some trades out there. Just do what you can. Who knows? You may think you don't have a team you like, and it may actually work out for you because some of it actually did work out. So I feel bad for you, Duke. It is what it is. So he's taking Evan Fournier on the last one. Yeah. Amit's just going to try and deal for Denny Avija. So that is going to be, he's going to target. All right. Evan Fournier is the last pick for Kareem, and he's done. His team is complete. We'll see what Tom's last pick is going to be here at this point. Tom is taking Patrick Beverly. Not a bad backup point guard. He's for the enemy. I would not even consider taking him. But you can do that, Tom. It's fine. Keita Bates Diop going to HC. That's right. Kareem saying, my team is rough, but I'm going to wheel and deal. Ric Flair. Woo! That's right. He's going to do some wheeling and dealing, some styling and profiling. TJ McConnell is on Race Mode Daily. Moses Moody is the last pick for Alistair's team on auto draft. We're getting down to the wire. We're almost done, guys. Almost done with this draft today. And I appreciate y'all's time and energy and enthusiasm about this draft. It's been awesome. Reggie Bullock getting drafted. He is interesting. There was a funny quote by Hubie Loves Hoops yesterday about his hair being like a breadstick at Olive Garden. There's something weird going on with Reggie right now. Like, I think he might be going to another team. Didn't they cut him or something? I don't know. But either way, that's Meredith's pick right now. David is getting his last pick. Let's see what he did. He went and got Torrey Craig of the Chicago Bulls. Interesting. It's really interesting to see what you guys are doing at the last pick here. Very, very interesting. Omari, let's see what your last pick is. Xavier Tillman of the Memphis Grizzlies. A lot of Grizzlies getting picked today. I like seeing that. Peter Saborin, who do you like with your last pick? We're coming down the wire. Only a few more picks left in the 2023-2024 official Raptor Freak family Yahoo NBA fantasy draft. That's right. Let's see. Tom saying, good luck, everyone. Poole, Pritchard, and Pat Bev are for sale. Kareem saying, it's been a fun draft. I'm getting out. I'm putting you on podcast mode. I can hear, but I can't see as I make breakfast. All right, I'm on it. All right, who did you guys pick in the last ones? Cam Thompson going to Peter, and then Nako took Jordan Hurts-Shafino. I'm taking Thomas Bryant, guys. I think Thomas Bryant has come to Rico Hines runs 2 summers in a row, and he's showing promise. He's a champion, and he's now on the Miami Heat, who don't have any centers. So I'm going to predict Thomas Bryant's going to be a breakout star this year, and he's my last center and my last pick on my team. Yeah, there you go. Malachi Branham going to Why Not? Then Cool Cat's last pick is Lonnie Walker, the 4th of the Brooklyn Nets. Very, very nice. Let's finish this up. Duke, the Dick pick is on the clock with his last pick of the draft. Let's see where they go. And yeah, it's going to be fun. It's going to be a fun season. I wish everybody as much luck as possible. I don't know if I'm going to be on too much longer after the draft is over because we're going to be done right around 2 hours. Maybe I'll do an Instagram check real quick, and we'll talk a little bit about the teams. I may gloss over the comments real quick and see what you guys are saying. But yeah, I don't know if we'll do too much longer of a stream today after this draft is over. We'll see. Tomorrow's going to be a very long draft stream. I'm going to be on at 8:45 in the morning, and I'll be on till like 1 p.m. So I'm going to get geared up for media day tomorrow. Very much so. All right, let's see. Dick Pick's taking Josh Green of the Dallas Mavericks with their last pick. Bradley's taking his last pick now. We'll see what he's thinking with his pick here. Yeah, most of the good players are all gone. There's not really many ADP players left. Only Alexander Vezhenkov. And then the ADP players will be all off the board at that point. Nobody, Thaddeus is still there. If anybody wants to take Thaddeus, who does not have a Raptor still? Duke Rocks does not. Why Not does not. Peter, David, Meredith, Alistair, and Edmund. Those are the only teams that do not have Raptors at this point right now. So, and if any of y'all are drafting still, you can still get a Raptor by the end of it. He's Sasha, not Alexander. Sasha Vezhenkov. Okay, thanks for the tip, Amit. Thank you, sir. All right, Ta-da. What do you got here? Let's see what you got. Rudy Gay? Take Rudy Gay, man. Go ahead. Take him. Former Raptor. Let's see. He took Oshai Abaji of Utah. Isaac Okoro, a former Florida State Seminole, going to Quick Takes as his last pick. Fiercey is taking her last pick, David Roddy. There's another Memphis Grizzly off the board. Ahmed the GOAT, what's your last pick, buddy? You got your Koloko. Let's see what you get next. Let's see what you get next to close this out. The last 3 picks of this year's draft coming out right now. Let's see if the Raptor gets picked by Duke Rocks right at the end here. Maybe he takes that. Maybe he takes Otto Porter. Who knows? Edmund still needs a center. Does Edmund not have a center at all? Holy crap. If he doesn't, he's going to have to figure that out. Cam Reddish is going to Duke Rocks. And Amit took Sasha after name correcting me. And Duke Rocks is taking Cam Reddish. And Raymond Jacobs taking the last pick of the draft. He's got his Raptor, so he's not going to take a Raptor. So he's going to take something else. He got Jeffrey Dowtin. Let's see. He just won MVP of this EuroLeague, Sasha. Okay, there you go. And the last pick of the draft is by who? Cameron Payne? Who did you take? I don't even see it. Where's your pick? Raymond Jacob. Where's the pick? I don't even see it. All right, the draft is complete, guys. Thanks for doing the draft with me. Let me just read over y'all's comments a little bit here real quick. You know what? Let me do the Instagram check real quick first. Scotty Barnes taking a nice picture of downtown Toronto last night around 13 hours ago of the CN Tower in downtown. It looks so beautiful. I think maybe he was inspired by Grady Dick taking some pictures of downtown this weekend also. These guys love this city. I'm telling you, Scotty's impressed with Toronto, and he really does love the city. He's fallen in love with the city. This is not a fake thing. He really does love Toronto, and it's awesome. I love it. Koloko is putting on blast Cedric Doumbé, who just defeated Jordan Zebo by KO in just 9 seconds during his PFL debut. And it's a really interesting clip where the guy knocks him out. And Koloko's also at the Scotiabank Arena last night for a comedy show, Just for Laughs Comedy, had Andrew Scholes on headlining at the Air Canada Center, and Koloko was there getting the laughs on. He wasn't at a concert. He was at a comedy show. So, Christian, you go and get your laughs on down at the Scotiabank Arena. Meanwhile, Marquise Noel is down hanging out at Ripley's Aquarium, taking pictures in that aquarium tunnel. So Marquise is getting some touristy stuff in here in Toronto also right now. It's so awesome. The enthusiasm and excitement Marquise Noel exudes coming into his NBA career. Very, very cool stuff to see you at the Ripley's Museum enjoying the aquarium, Marquise Noel. There's a shark floating around. He had some nice taco dinner last night with his baby. I think he's doing something with his sweetheart because there's some paintings that they were painting. So good stuff, Marquise. It looks like you're a really, really happy guy. He's saying, "Dear God, thank you." That's all. Just dear God, thank you. Precious is riding around in the car singing yesterday, and he's got a singing voice, and he's got his hair, his cool hair, new hairstyle. Precious is a badass, y'all. I'm gonna tell you this right now. Precious is a Renaissance man, a man of culture. He's got all kinds of amazing interests, and this is what he was doing last night, y'all. He was being a sommelier. He's at a bar here in Toronto or New York. I'm not sure if he's in New York or Toronto right now. He's probably in Toronto by now, but he's got the wine bottle and he's behind the counter and he's letting the ladies taste the wine. And he's asking, "What do you taste in that?" And the lady's like, "I taste a little apple, a little rose." He's like, "Yeah, just swish it around your mouth a little bit and really get the wine taste in your mouth." So Precious is moonlighting as a sommelier right now. And it's a pretty small year or whatever it is. It's really, really cool what he's doing here. It's very cultured and funny to me, Precious being a sommelier. Siakam was putting on National Day for Truth and Reconciliation on blast on his accounts. I love this. You know, Ted Rogers may be against the wokeness of the Toronto Raptors, but our superstar is not. He is embracing it, and he's putting it on blast on his own personal social media accounts. Truth and Reconciliation Day, wear orange yesterday. And let's talk about getting more truth and reconciliation for things that happened in the past and are still happening in Canada at this point. It's very, very important. All right. I think that's our short little Instagram check there. Just fun stuff with Precious being in a sommelier and Scotty taking pictures of the city and Marquise at the aquarium and Coloco at the Scotiabank Arena watching comedy last night. That's very awesome stuff. All right. Let me kind of look at the comments. I know there's a lot here, and I'm probably going to be like, okay, I can't do all these comments in a row, but I'll try and do it at a certain point. I'm going to see. All right. Let's see. I'm going to just see if it's worth getting in the comments. I might just ignore the comments today, guys. It's just because there's so much going on, and it's kind of like, it doesn't really line up if it's not with the time with the draft and stuff. So I think I'm just going to go ahead and wrap it up right now. I appreciate y'all for watching. So I'm not going to read the comments this morning just because there's too much, and doing the draft the way we did it, it just doesn't work that way. Tomorrow, live reaction from me during the media day. If you want to watch media day with me, I will be quiet while they're talking, but when they aren't talking, I will be the peanut gallery giving my 2 cents on different things that are happening. So tomorrow they start with Masai at 9 a.m. So please, if you want to see me react to what Masai is going to say at media day, get here early. I won't be starting at 9:30 tomorrow. I'll be starting at 8:45 to be ready for the 9 a.m. start of media day. And I ask everybody, get your own stream for media day and have me as a supplement on the side, just as a little extra commentary on the side. You're going to need to hear them. I won't have their audio coming through my stream. So you're going to need to watch them and have me also going at the same time if you want to have that watch along experience with me. All right, y'all. Thanks for watching today, our draft. I know it's not the normal content here, and it may be a little herky-jerky and not the normal kind of daily Raptor Freak kind of news update kind of stuff. But I hope some of y'all found it entertaining, at least the people that were participating for sure. And good luck this season, y'all. Thanks for playing again. And remember, this is what y'all are playing for right here. We actually do have a real prize and trophy. This is a miniature Larry O'Brien, and the winner of our league this year will get this eventually. There's a ring, a championship ring in there with the trophy. So somebody's gonna win this that just drafted just now today. So maybe it'll be you. All right, y'all. Have a great day. Let's start this week right. Let's start October right. Preseason training camp and the Raptor season starting up later this month. All right, y'all. Let's go. What is not to be excited and enthusiastic about? Check out your teams. Do some fine tuning. If you want to get on the waiver wire right away, you can go ahead and do that. Be a proactive manager. That's the best advice I can give you. And really think about your matchup each week. If you're going up against a certain team that has certain strengths, you're going to have to maybe concede some those areas, but in some ways you just want to collectively have the best overall productive team in efficiency and output and scoring. So there you go. Thanks for playing doing the draft, and thanks for playing this year in the league. It's going to be a lot of fun, and I appreciate every single one of y'all. Please like, comment, subscribe, and share. And I'll see y'all tomorrow morning for the live reaction to the media day. Let's go Raptor Freak family and your Yahoo teams. And let's go Raptors. Let's have a very good winning season. Our first season under Coach Darko Rajakovic. Let's go. Woo!